Excuse me. How are we doing, chat? What's up, Rupert? Subscriptions are $8 for me. Is that normal? They might have raised them. I'm not sure. I can just check for like a random channel that I'm following, I guess. Let's take a look at like Hunkster. Are you muted? Yes. Sub. Subs are $6 for me, so I don't know why they would be more for you. iOS raised them to $8. Is that true? That's so sad. Would love to stay, but I'm in my depressed era right now, listening to music and playing Balatro. Once I'm done, I'll hop back on. Well, that's okay. I hope everything's all right, troll. But thank you for popping in. Making a Frito pie? What is a Frito pie? Welcome in, Black Lizard. Welcome in, Kev. Yep, Gold Steak. Welcome in, Luna. Thank you for the biddy. Uh-oh, I bought like 200 bits and now need to slowly burn them. Huge. iOS raising prices randomly is bullshit. That's like so stupid that they even do that. I don't understand. I mean, like, yeah, they want a cut of everything, but like, what? And furthermore, why does Amazon just go like, yeah, okay, that's fine. Hello? Anyway, I mean, I guess Amazon isn't losing money if they're just raising the prices, but that's neither here nor there. I hate Apple switching to bananas. Real. Chili and Frito corn chips. Yo, that sounds fire, Loki. I'll be fine. What's a Frito pie? Somebody in YouTube chat is making a Frito pie. They said it was chili and Frito corn chips. That actually sounds really good right about now. I haven't made chili in so long. I love making chili. I love making chili. I haven't made it in forever. I should make chili this weekend. I don't think I have everything for chili. When I get the stuff for chili, I should make chili. P. Dylan Hollis ass recipe. That's crazy. Give me 5 seconds, chat. Excuse me. Scusa me. Oh, is that the, I spelt it wrong? Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. Is that the fear of long words word? I find that so funny. I know that's like the whole bit with that word, but I find it funny that whoever named that was just like, yeah. Yeah. This is perfect. It's so silly. Excuse me. I don't even see the typo. Oh, now I do. Okay. What about ibophobia? Fear of palindromes? That's so funny. Bro said I balatroed so hard they thought it was animal abuse. Hello? Welcome in, Joe. That makes no sense, but welcome in, man. I mean, yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Excuse me. Chat permission to flicker goon my shit. That's crazy. We're not even we just passed the 5 minutes into stream threshold. Kev, I need you to take a look at yourself, man. All right, plan for today. Gold stake stats are on screen. We're gonna do some more gold staking. We're not gonna do the Doc Spectre challenge. We're just gonna be like flicking through all of them, trying to win like what we did last time. So we are 1-5, so we played 5, or we're 1-4, so we played 5 decks. So I believe we are on Magic Deck. Let me crank it to Gold Stake. Am I on the right? Yeah, I'm on the right profile. Huge. Okay. Magic Deck, Gold Stake. Are we locked in, chat? You know what? I'm going to listen to music, mute you, and play Balatro, keeping my phone on the charger. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Many thanks. Lurk maxing? Hey, you know. Lurkers are the backbone of live streaming, low-key. Lurkers are the backbone of live streaming. You'll get you know, no trouble from me as far as that's concerned. All right, let's lock in, shall we? See if we can't catch at least one W tonight. Starting on Magic, rotating through all of them. We get our 2 Fools. Only 5 decks more to go for C+. Huge. I hope you get there. Can't stick around, but looking forward to tomorrow's stream. Chad, I got some bad news. Lead Moron, you might want to be sitting down for this one. I forgot this deck was in the game, I'm going to be completely honest. I haven't played it in so long. Okay. So normally, selling a Fool here, horrible idea. Normally, selling a Fool here, incomprehensibly bad idea. That being said, foil pants in the shop. We win now. We win now. Might as well add one to the counter immediately. I love selling the Fools for interest. My girlfriend does that, and every time I witness it, she's a new player. So like, I ain't gonna say nothing. But like every time I do it, just one comically large tear runs down my face. Every time I witness that, I'm just like, oh. No. Pro said exclamation mark vanish. I like using the Fools that way on gold Magic. Like obviously the Fools are really good, but sometimes foil pants happens. I mean, yeah. No, here like I don't have any problem with. I mean, this is a good Joker. It's a scaling plus mult Joker. It's something we can build around. Like I have no problems using it. Please give me an Ankh. That would be so funny. You know what? Hex actually would have been perfect here as well, but Talisman is also pretty cool. I foil my pants till I Fool. Hey, 3. How we doing? One time I sold them so I could get Blueprint. That's, you know, that's justified. That's justified. I'm assuming this wins, so I kind of just want to play high card real quick to get the $3. This actually doesn't win. Curious. I mean, any hand wins. I just wanted... Okay. I wanted to play this as a part of 2 pair to scale trousers, but the game did not have that in store for us, chat. I keep talking about Balatro to men on dating apps. That's fire, though. Yo, if they don't like Balatro, they ain't the one. They ain't the one. I'd imagine that has a high success rate. As a man, I just want to talk about Balatro. Dead ass, dude. Okay, there we go. Hey, someone unknown. I actually got the bag. I might be going on a date, aka I gotta meet the wife to determine if it's a date or not. Huh? Huh? I'm confused. Chat, somebody translate. I bring my Balatro deck to the casino and they keep kicking me out because my jokers are cheating. Yeah, I mean, you just... It's a travesty. You can't have anything nowadays. Will you be the hanging Chad to my photograph? Also, I like how my girlfriend popped in the middle of that conversation just to say lol. Shout out, girlfriend. What's going on? Your _1 mod is here now. What's up, Warhammer? Take this buffoon pack. I would like to get something else. Yo, low key. Burnt Joke. Okay, Burnt Joker's very high risk, high reward here. If we top deck 2 pairs, we're super happy, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna take it. Burnt Joker's like pretty incredible. What's a fun fact about Mike's girlfriend? Any funny lore? I mean, I'll let her divulge that if she wants to. Sold run? It's not a sold run, bro. I've been here. I was only listening to audio since I'm busy and heard that. No, you're chilling. You're chilling. Okay, perfect. We don't have a 2 pair in hand. So let me just throw out this gold seal and hopefully we top deck one. We actually did. Poggers. Burnt Joker already getting value. Smash like. And then I can't play another 2-pair ever. Sag. Still can't. That's so big. That's so big. I'm going to crash out if we can't play at least one 2-pair. All right. Okay. Love this. Excuse me. I love when people go on rants about things that I secretly have unhealthy obsessions with, so I just immediately get it and it leads to the best conversations ever. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, I'm opening this Arcana pack. I need something to use this fool on. Honestly, I'm not complaining about using it on that. That's perfect. Looking here. Say less. Say less. Fool for High Priestess. Yo, somebody get that chatter out of here. All right. Handful of fools. We'll Tarot block here. I don't think we need a Drunkard. I mean, there's no point in not taking it just for right this second. Same thing with the 8-ball, but we probably don't need either of those. Constellation is, like, huge here. Let's take one more reroll, maybe. Hollow Rocket, kind of fire, though. Low-key. Hollow Rocket this early, kind of gas. We probably just win off of this. The arm kind of sucks. We'll attempt to go for a 2-pair. I'm going to cycle a king because I don't want to play a I don't want to discard my gold seal if we get like a 2-pair. You know what? It's fine. I'm willing to pay $3 for the blue seal. Or not the blue seal. Well, kind of. By the way, Shock, check Balatro General. I have a massive Wii. Yo, don't be posting that in the Discord. What? That's crazy, chat. Anyway. Yeah, let's just send that, I guess. Let's sell the Drunkard now. Okay. Why does Drunkard work that way, but Mary Andy doesn't? Hello? Anyway. High card here just wins, does it not? I'm kind of fine with that, actually. I'm low-key fine with that. Here, even if we get dog shit, it's just scaling the constellation for right now. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I do really want overstock here. Supernova to complete the build. I think that's fine, honestly. I think this build probably just makes it as soon as assuming that we can top deck 2 pairs. Cuck jokes are lame. Wanna kiss about it, bro. What? Hello? What's going on with my chat? Aiden with a 10 stream streak. Appreciate it, man. All right, can I top deck a 2-pair? That's not how I wanted it to go down, but like, you're not gonna find any complaints from me, man. A 2-pair in this economy is a 2-pair at the end of the day. Let me actually scale these pants for the first time in like 10 years. All right. It seems to me like we are chilling. I replied to wrong message with the Yuri emote. That's huge. Read up in chat. It has context. Oh. All right. That's fair. That's fair. Excuse me. Luna with the hydrate. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but thank you. Got you with that hydrate. I'm going to go below interest here and pick up this Neptune. Because I think the difference between us dying and us not dying this run is going to be scaling the hell out of this constellation. Let's get the Burnt Joker value. Let's play the 2-pair. This is going well, chat. Level 5 2-pair. Scoring 7,800 points on a hand. We're scaling everything. Life is good. Life is good on the Magic deck, man. I'm not going to lie. Magic deck kind of fire. Take the Spectral pack. This is probably going to give us nothing. I'm not ectoing on a 2-pair build. That's a horrible idea. And Ankh here is just bad, so I'm skipping. Unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Mike, what is our craziest lore you're willing to share? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not so sure. I honestly don't know. I keep getting gifted subs to everyone I don't watch. I go to someone for 5 minutes and boom, random gift subs. It almost seems like Twitch, like I know it's not the case just because that would be so inefficient and stupid, but it almost seems like Twitch favors just like randos for when subs are gifted. Because I swear whenever subs get gifted in my chat, it like says the names of everybody who gets gifted subs, and like half of them are people that I've never seen in my chat a single time. Which like it also is probably just that they're lurkers. But it's like I read the names and I'm like, I've never seen you in my chat. I feel like chat, what cleaning solution tastes best when mixed with Cheerios? I'm not gonna answer that, but if anybody in chat would like to, you know. You late? I'm not late. You're late. Actually, I am late, but you're late too, so we'll call it a wash. Huh? Acetone? Yeah, maybe. Immolate's kind of fire here, but we do have to pay somewhat attention for 2-pair build now. Toilet cleaner? Yeah, but what brand? I don't think the red seal is going to be nearly as impactful as a gold seal, and we need another ace for the 2-pair, so I think that's fine. Pick up a temperance here. I think we're fine to just go next. No 2-pair, so we'll sack a hand. Do I still have all my kings? Yeah, I still have all my kings. We'll be fine. I have no food in the house. It's time for ice soup. That's so tragic, man. That's so tragic. All right, 2-pair doesn't exist. What's our best 2-pair angle? 4s. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Jeezy. Depending on where you at, happy Friday. It is it's a half hour away from happy Friday for me, but happy Friday for you if it's Friday for you. I think we just always take another immolate here. This is a disgusting run. Why can't I get seeds like this on black deck, bruh? Missed out on devil value, sold run. Yo, you're actually so right for that. Okay, we have no queens, so I do kind of want to death a queen here. Or maybe we just get rid of our queens and make more kings. That's probably more efficient, honestly. Let's make another gold seal king. Do we want to make it glass just because we're deathing it? Honestly, I feel like that's a good investment. It's probably not a needed investment, but like it's fine. I keep forgetting I need to pop planets for the constellation as well. Excuse me. I forgot it's August already. Holy shit. Yeah, it's gonna be happy August here in a second. That's so cringe, man. It should not be August already. That actually makes me so sad. That actually makes me so sad, man. It should not be August this fast. That's so cringe. All right, we'll play the gold seal here. Would love to be able to discard a 2-pair. We can discard a 2-pair. Huge. I should have checked whether the 2 or the 8 was a better draw there, but that's okay. Okay, what's our best draw here? A bunch of kings, we don't really care. Bunch of jacks. Yeah, jacks are our best draw here, so we'll go for the jacks. We do not get the jacks. We're very sad. Let's go one more time for the jacks. Shock, do you like sports? If so, which ones? I like sports, but not enough to like watch them. I'm not an active sports watcher. I like hockey because my girlfriend plays hockey. And I'll like go and watch her play, but like I don't watch any sports on like TV. I'll watch like a football game if somebody just like has it on. We don't have cable at my house, so I don't like watch them on my TV, but if I like go to somebody's place and they have a football game on, I'll be like, "Oh, cool, football." And I'll just watch that, but like I don't care enough about any sports to like actively follow them on my own. It's just kind of a thing where like if it's on, I'll be like, "Oh, okay, sick. Well, yeah, I'll watch this." All right. Half of our jokers are eternal, so I feel like spinning a wheel as opposed to tarot blocking with it is like always the move. 3 of a kind. God damn it. I know we just discarded so many kings. Surely this is a 2-pair. No. That's a high card? What? That's so buns. Okay. We'll discard you. Oh, wait. I forgot that Burnt Joker already did its thing. I'm kind of stupid. It's fine. He doesn't understand hockey? Nope. Shock can't stop jacking off no matter how hard he is. I mean, tries. I have 4 jacks in the deck, chat. Can we relax? Can we relax? I have 4 jacks in the deck. That's crazy. Not ready for August. That's when band camp starts. Why do I attract? Do I just have band kid energy? Why do I attract every single band kid in my chat? That's actually, it's like a talent at this point. Okay, what do we have 4 copies of and what do we have less copies of? 4, 5, 6s, and 7s we're low on. We have a 7 in here. And 10s we're low on, and aces. We have a 7 and an ace. We could make a jack or a king. Let's turn an ace. Well, no, we want aces, actually, because we have the gold seal ace. So maybe we turn a 7 into an ace. I don't love turning things into just naked things, though. What's in our Fool? Jupiter card? That really doesn't matter, though. I think we just make a naked ace. Not gonna lie. Going into college for music, I think it's just something with Balatro. Maybe. I was a theater kid, sorry. I mean, it's like... That's comparable, right? Maybe not identical, but like, it's comparable. It's front ensemble, so no band camp needed. Well, I don't think band camp is like ever needed. It's just like, you know, kind of a fun thing, maybe. All right, go next. Are we going to make it with only 1 times Molt Joker? Surely we do. We're tossing some gold seal value here, but I think that's fine just because planet card levels are going to be very good. I'm fine with spending $3 on this hand. That's okay. What are we scoring? 37k on a hand? That's not bad. I'm a theater kid too. Yeah, my girlfriend is both a band kid and a theater kid. Hanging them at this point, we've had 2 immolates. Hanging them at this point is probably worth infinitely more than the $20. I'm going to keep it a stack. Maybe a death is better, but like the only thing I would really care that much about deathing is the enhanced jack, but it's gold, so like who cares? I mean, gold is good, but like we have a ton of jacks, so maybe I don't want all of them to be gold because I want to be like holding on to them. I don't know. Not too many 7s, still low on 4s, 5s, and 6s. I guess we could just hang 2s and 3s. That seems kind of counterproductive. I feel like we want to keep the low ranks, like low, if that makes sense. Maybe we do just copy the jack here. Nah, I think we hang him every time. More gay and less autistic. That's kind of fair. I don't know why I said that. Every theater kid I know is autistic. I mean, it's like, you know, little bit of both, maybe, no? What is your experience in Naninf runs? I've gotten seeded Naninf a handful of times and unseeded Naninf once, I think. They're not, I don't know. They're not super fun after the first one. Because unless you do like Perkeo stuff, they all pretty much play the exact same. So I don't love Naninf runs, but like, you know, it works. Oh, excuse me. I would love to get my other king. Or another king. Tragic. Can play the high card for the money. Okay. Play another 2 pair for the money and probably to get out. Yeah, that glass is going to be disgusting. I was diagnosed at 15. I'm professionally autistic. Yo, we should start talking. We should start calling diagnosed autism professional autism. That has so much aura to it, I'm not going to lie. Hang a 7 and maybe a 3, maybe a 6. Probably hang 7s and 6s. Get him out of here. Legally silly. That one's pretty good too. All right, I'm going to keep popping these planets for the constellation. That's pretty much the only thing that I'm looking for. These jokers are going to carry us. Well, I mean, half of them were forced to carry with us, but, like, these jokers are kind of going to carry. Okay. Play a straight here. What are we looking for as far as 2 pair? Probably just everything that is above an 8. Can honestly discard the, or get rid of the jack here. Side quest games with the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing? What were we playing? What's going on? Raiders, we are playing Gold Stake Balatro. We're trying to get a win streak. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But we are attempting. All right, we'll pop the gold seal here. Get a handful of points. Hopefully pull a 2 pair. We do pull a 2 pair. Huge. We have to have another 2 pair. Are we serial? I'm fine to spend some money on this hand. No hiker? Yeah, take a hike, buddy. That's crazy. We played Balatro Pokemon PvP. Huge. That's awesome. GG's. Appreciate the follow as well. Welcome in, everybody. Omen Globe is, like, fine. Losing one of those kings is actually really tragic. We are tarot blocking quite a bit, so maybe we could pull... How many 4s do we have? This is not a great full 4 here. But it's a gold seal, so I might take it anyway. In fact, I'm going to. We're tarot blocking quite a bit, so we could maybe pop some deaths, but, like, I don't know. Skip action. Probably don't need any of those. Another Uranus card, pretty cool. I'm trying a Naninf on Plasma. Is Hanged Man 3 times Canios 2 blueprint possible or not even close? No, Canio cannot Naninf. Excuse me. Canio cannot Naninf. It doesn't even get close. Unless you have, like, a lot of them. Unless you have, like, a lot of Canios. Like, a lot of Canios. Otherwise, it gets not even close. Is this maybe a good... I feel like this is a fine point. Ooh, especially with Needle coming up. Yeah. Rocket's a lot of money, but we have a ton of gold seals in the deck now. I'm ditching Rocket for this hologram here, Loki. Especially with Needle coming up. We probably don't need to do that, but, like, I want to be 100% certain that I can get out of the Needle without dying. 3 of them, but anti-9. I don't think it'll scale. Yeah, especially if you're that far in the run. That's definitely not Naninfing. Basically, any Joker can Naninf with the Ankh Ecto strat, but you die next round after the Naninf. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. Dude, I'm talking like a stereotypical nerd from, like, a high school movie. Jesus, I'm so stuffed up for no reason. All right, ship it. Gonna lose a little bit of scoring because the Rocket was hollow, but we're still at enough points to get us out here. Losing a lot of econ, that's, like, the main thing that kind of blows, but it is what it is. We'll make some magic cards, or some lucky cards. I always see the magician and I say magic cards. Probably doesn't help that I'm a magic guy, but it is what it is. Reroll for planets. Cloud9's not worth. We could take a gold card along for the road. Pop a planet for the constellation. Go next. Shock, can you stuff me up too? That's crazy. The chat immediately pivots from mental diagnoses to Balatro. You can theoretically do it with Square Joker too. I mean, yeah. Like, you can literally Naninf with any Joker. It's just how much, you know, how much patience do you have? Let's try and keep this money. It's probably flying a bit close to the sun. Okay, now I think we just do this. We could play... Do we need to even discard to Burnt Joker anymore? How much is this scoring? In my defense, I don't even march in the marching band. Part of the pit. Huge. That's actually incredible. Alright, so this is scoring like 70k. I would like us to be scoring a bit higher, so let's still be discarding. Let's make maybe a gold 3, and then we'll make lucky jacks. Pop the Emperor to Tarot Block, or maybe we get something better. We can pop you to Tarot Block even more, or we can just use the Temperance Priestess. That also works. In my defense, I was in orchestra. In my prosecution, I'm a violist. Violist? Violist? Violist. No? I don't know. I'm a percussionist, which means I can't read. So you can't hold me liable if I mispronounced that. Me too, TBH. Just had to stop by to say hi. Violist. Gotcha. Well, everybody who's going to bed, I appreciate y'all for stopping in. I hope you get some good Z's. Thank y'all for popping in. If we had the gold seal 8s here, I would be more inclined to strength these. But I kind of just want to skip here. Because I don't want to make our gold seal harder to play. I feel like that's just kind of cringe. Excuse me. Should I play challenges or work on C+? I would say C+. But challenges are also... I'm not going to lie. A lot of the challenges in the challenge list were kind of mid. I was going to say the challenges are fun, but like that feels like lying to some extent. A lot of them were kind of like not that fun. I think I'm just going to skip here. We'll take some random card in here for the hologram. Could take the gold for more 4s. Could take the king for more kings. The 5 we're probably never taking. Let's take the gold 4. Take a fool for the road. One more. Huge. Maybe a couple more. I don't think we can ditch this for anything. Well, is it better than hologram, do we think? If we get really unlucky, yeah. Oh, it's also perishable rental, so yeah, we literally can't take this into the final boss with us, whereas hologram is stickerless, so yeah, we probably are not picking up baseball card here. All right, this is the needle, so this is going to be really sad if we can't top deck our 2 pair, so I'm not going to like fiddle around here. We have 3 apiece aces and kings, 1 10, so you're getting discarded, 3 9s, bunch of 8s that we don't have. 4s are like the next best thing, so we probably discard this. Okay, what do you score? This is spending a lot of money. Gang has never heard of skipping. We're not strong enough to skip. Excuse me. We are like almost assuredly not strong enough to skip while holding the baseball card. All right, this wins, so let's just ship it. Not gonna fiddle about when we're on the needle. Probably can, but it's fine. Challenges are icky sometimes. I don't know if I read that. Hashtag early onset. But yeah, they are kind of stinky sometimes. There's a lot of challenges that are just not challenging, and then there are a lot of challenges that are just not fun. When did you do challenges, specifically before or after Gold Stake? Curious. I did the majority of challenges after I had already gotten like 3/4 of the way to C++. So like way after Gold Stake. And that's how I would recommend them. If you're trying to just like have fun with them, you can kind of do them whenever. But if you want to like get them out of the way for like 100% reasons, I would say do them after Gold Stake, because all challenges are locked to White Stake. And playing a bunch of Gold Stake is going to make the challenges like infinitely easier for you, because White Stake is literally, once you've played a ton of Gold Stake, White Stake is actually just like a sandbox mode. It's just actually Minecraft creative. You can do literally anything in White Stake and win. Are you locked in? Kind of. On a scale of 1 to 10 on the locked in-ometer, I'm like a solid 6 right now, maybe 6.5. This run is kind of an autopilot run, to be fair. Kind of an autopilot run, to be fair. We got like a very good build around. 6 to 9? Yeah, maybe. I keep playing on my phone and going over to click on the calc and forgetting it's not there. That's sick. I'm surprised I haven't done that. Shock, can you lock me in your basement with the 5 other people there? No, that's a special chat privilege. You haven't reached that merit yet. What am I enhancing? I kind of want steel at this point. Balatro, what's up, Aiden? Hell yeah. What is my 2-pair at? Steel's only like plus, what, plus 8.5 at this point. That's kind of mid. Maybe we just make a devil card. Or actually, we only have 1/7, so let's just make that into a rock and call it a day. Take you for Constellation. We'll take you for better 2-pair chance. Go next. Nothing much, man. Been chilling. How you doing? I'm doing all right, man. Appreciate you asking. I'm doing a-okay. Not too many 10s in the deck, so we could hang a 10 here. Congrats on C++. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you, thank you. Let's not get too hasty with the hanging here. All right, now we can probably hang shit. Get rid of a 2, get rid of a 10. I think that's fine. Discard for the 2-pair, huge. No 10s, so we'll go for the 8s and the 5s and the aces. That seems fine. Or we probably just make it out in 1, actually. Huge. Manifesting lucky hits, Sag. I think I'm gonna just stick with white stake and not want to off myself in GTA 6. If you play a lot of gold stake, it's not that bad. You pick up on like patterns and stuff the more gold stake you play. But yeah, if you don't want to invest like a vast amount of time into gold stake to get like really good at it, then yeah, maybe white stake is a better play just for sanity's sake. Take the Saturn card. It eats none of our interest because I'm going to sell the Lover's card. Go next. No 2-pair. Big sad. Throw a 2. Throw the 10. We don't have any. We could strength the 10 into a jack, and then what else are we strengthening? Strengthening the 2 into a 3, maybe? That seems fine. And then we can do this. We have less 9s. Smash like. Thank you, Nimgul. Welcome in. Gold stake is pretty okay until you want to go for C++. Then it actually becomes hard because most jokers suck on gold stake. I mean, yeah, more or less, honestly. That's a pretty good summary. That king looked real nice, bro. Did we? I thought we took a king. Did we not? We took a gold seal king from that pack, didn't we? Or am I stupid? If it was a naked king, then we don't really want to take that. I guess it would have been fine, but nah, we don't need to. Okay, another temperance, poggers. Take the world card by Uranus by Jupiter. I've learned a lot about gold stake from watching others. That being said, I haven't cleared red deck orange stake yet. I mean, it takes some time. It takes some time. Good night, Luna. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. I was talking about that king. I'm glad you grabbed it. Hell yeah. All right. Now that we're terror blocking, let's go into this pack. We could make kings into aces. That probably doesn't matter. We could make 9s into 10s. That definitely doesn't matter. 6s into 7s doesn't matter whatsoever. So probably not using the strength in this pack. We could fool for a Jupiter card that just scales the constellation, which I'm like honestly fine with at this point. We could make glass. I think the best thing is probably just take the talisman, go next. Doc taught me a lot from vids. Once you get it, it's like Sudoku. Yeah, kinda. Shock, can I get a fuck Bloodstone chain? I hate Bloodstone, bro. Bloodstone's so buns. I'm sorry, chat. Bloodstone is so buns. We could hang a 3 and a 4. A lot of the cards that we still have in our deck, we just don't care about hanging all that much. Probably just take a medium here, honestly. What do we have the least of out of this pack? Aces. No. No. We literally have 5 copies of every card in this pack. Do we have any enhanced 3s? We have a gold 3. Let's maybe just put a purple seal on the 3. And then we'll sell Zawardo and grab the Magician. Buy the Neptune card for the Constellation. This seems fine. Clubs debuffed. This doesn't mean anything for Burnt Joker, correct? Like, I can still do this and Burnt Joker doesn't care. Maybe we make our... How many 5s do we have total? We have 3 5s. I was going to say we probably strength them into 6, but I think with that information, we probably don't. Yeah, okay. Burnt Joker doesn't care about debuffs. I figured that was the case, but I was not certain. Let's make our lucky cards right now and then just ship this. Still cannot complete 15 gold challenge. I mean, it's difficult, man. It's rough. It's rough. I don't blame you. Take a Uranus card. Fortune Teller on plus 33 is kind of cracked. Wow, we have like hella spectrals here too. I kind of was not even locked into that fact. What makes spectral cards appear in tarot boosters? Is that the voucher after Crystal Ball? Yeah, it's Crystal Ball's tier 2. It's Omen Globe. I almost just pressed skip there. I would have actually been inconsolable. What do we want more of? Probably the gold seal king. Or we could take 9s just because we don't have as many of them, but it's a naked 9, so I feel like that's kind of cringe. I think we just crypted the gold seal king. Is the 15 gold streak challenge still going? No, somebody who won it? God, I always forget. SPAV won it in like literally one day. They won gold stake black deck the night that I was doing like the really long stream, and then the next day they did every single other deck all in a row in like one sitting. It was actually crazy. I'll probably just skip the rest of these. I don't want to risk busting my other jokers. Ecto is garbage. Familiar screws up our deck fixing a lot, but it buffs hologram quite a bit. But like maybe we don't need that to happen. Cerulean Bell kind of sucks. Yo, low-key, Cerulean Bell is making me not want to take that, because Cerulean Bell can kill 2-pair very easily. I think on that note, we also take Paintbrush, like, immediately. Okay, Paintbrush is also just going to be kind of insane, because now we can, like, much more easily find our 2-pair in the opening hand for Burnt Joker, and not have to, like, discard a bunch of nonsense. Let's do this. It should be said, Doc has insane luck sometimes. Dude, the amount of times that he got away with it on the C++ without losing streak, like his black deck runs pissed me off, dude. He got riffraff. He got early riffraff on the gold stake black deck runs for the win streak so many times. It was actually crazy. I got to 11 out of 15 and blundered, just didn't pay attention. Now I play through red, blue, yellow, and green and then fail black deck. You have to start with black deck, man. You have to start with black deck, otherwise you're just gonna fail. The black deck is just so oppressive. All right, we'll take the Hermie. Thoughts on the new Dexter series? I haven't seen it. I haven't even watched like any Dexter. Now that I think of it, take another Hermie. Tarot block with the star. Take you for Constellation. Take you for Constellation. Probably one more reroll here. Go next. Why did he skip the Gunkle bit? What is Gunkle? Oh, bro said hello, Gunkle. People say Dexter falls off later, but I think it falls off after like season 2. I can already tell that you're going to catch a lot of flack for that. I can't confirm or deny though, because I've never, like I said, I've never seen Dexter in my life. So you could be right for all I know. Do you maybe want to strength this 3 into a 4? Just so we don't have to fumble about here. I don't think it's worth. I think we can just play this hand. Let's do this so we can get the gold seal value and like we're... Oh, never mind. We played a pair of 8s. I'm stupid. Yeah, that's the power of Constellation, though. Holy hell. That's like not even our main hand, and we're still scoring giga points with it. I guess that's also the power of Trousers, to be fair. Trousers being plus 42 is kind of insane. Sorry I'm lurking more than normal. My addiction got another game. Wild. What other game? What other game? Sexter drops after season 4, becomes soap opera-esque. Oh, gotcha. Cerulean is tough, but at least you're playing 4 cards with 2 pair. Yeah, exactly. That's like the one saving grace. We can still get like really bad RNG with it, but it's fine. There is new Dexter. I've not seen past Dexter. Girlfriend makes me want to watch it. Girlfriend makes me watch it. It makes me want to watch the old Dexter. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, if we saw this blue seal maybe like 5 antes ago, I would be pretty jazzed to take it here. But as it stands, we're either taking gold seal rock or nothing. And gold seal rock is just going to crowd my deck even more for Cerulean Bell. So I think we're just taking nothing here. We only have 2 6s in the deck, so we probably just get rid of a 6 for a jack, maybe. For more consistent 2-pair. I think that's fine. We can take an Earth. Now we just roll down to 0 because we're not taking this endless. So we can just roll down to 0 and grab all the planet cards in the world. Pop this Fool for an Earth. There's 4 Dexters. The prequel is unfortunate. Money changed my man. That's so funny. We could take a baseball card. I don't think that matters this late in the game, but it's something. We could wheel. Polychrome. I called it. Let's go. Smash like. And, of course, there's the blueprint to make fun of me when I can't afford it. Actually, this is just better than hologram here. No. I mean, either gets us out of this boss, but if we're like truly min-maxing, this is just better than hologram. No, because hologram is 1.5 on top of 2.25, so hologram is like 3 and some change. I think we just sell the hologram here and go for blueprint. And then we can sell these 2 and get a polychrome blueprint. Damn, that would have been such an aura farm. Okay. We do not top deck 2-pair. What do we have the least amount of? I'm going to toss 3s. And then we have 4 aces, hella kings and jacks, 3 9s. Maybe just do this. We get a purple seal here as well. Peter Dinklage is in the new Dexter. It's cool. It's kind of silly. All right. This should win by like a lot. We'll put the lucky cards in front just in case some molt triggers, but this should win on its own by like a lot of points. Yeah, we're chilling. GG's. You know what? I'm gonna say it, considering the calmness of YouTube chat and the fact that Twitch is always off the perk. I'm a firm believer in saying Thanos was right. Thanos was not right, bro. Thanos, his heart was in the right place, but he was not right at all. Why is all-time win-loss at 1 and 4? Someone is lying. Because this is for just general gold stake and not for the Docs challenge. Because Docs challenge's win rate is like heavily weighed against us by the fact that out of the probably 40 games that we played for that, a solid 36 of them were black deck. Thanos was right. Thanos was not right, bro. All right, anyway. Chat, do we want to take these runs endless, by the way, or do we just want to wrap it up after we get a W? I'm cool with doing literally either. I guess it's going to be up to y'all. All right. Tonight's win-loss. 1 and 0. We're on a 1 streak. All-time win-loss is 2 and 4. That's not looking too shabby. That's not looking too shabby. Okay. Thanos wasn't right. He was purple. Wrap it low-key. Wrap it up. Go next. Okay, so people don't want to take this into endless. Ghost is right. I'll miss them when the CIA gets to them. This run is boring, so wrap it up. Wow, chat. Wow. Just kidding. Also, somebody in chat asked if I ever watched Breaking Bad. And I did not answer that. I did watch Breaking Bad. I watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul while I was still in high school. And I think both of them should be regarded as some of the best shows in history. They're both, like, insanely good. Excuse me. Most pair gold stake runs are boring and endless. Well, it's more so just they don't make it in endless. Like, this had a blueprint, so we could have maybe done some goofy shit with it, but, like, I don't know. We also had, like, 3 Eternals. I guess the blueprint was an Eternal. I don't know. We could have probably done something with it, but nah. All right, Nebula's next, so get ready to do some losing. I don't know if y'all can hear the sirens outside my window, but if you can, I apologize. They are coming for me, though, so if stream abruptly ends, you know what happened. BBC is top-notch. Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, and El Camino. That's okay. Interesting. This is like Gambit of the Century. Oh, wait, we can't afford it. Well, that makes I was going to say I don't think we take this anyway, but we literally cannot, so that makes my decision a lot easier. Perishable Supernova is very sad. I almost want to rip the second Buffoon pack just for something that isn't, that doesn't have a sticker. But I think we can work with Supernova for right now. It's a little awkward. We can work with it for right now. Broke boy? What do you mean broke boy? We can just play a full house here, honestly. I'm cool with that. Excuse me. It doesn't win, but I don't want to, like, screw up my telescope that badly. Does pair win here? Pair does win here. All right. Should have had one more hand to afford stencil. Oh, yeah, that's my bad, chat. That's my bad. Perishable Baron is not it. I think we take the popcorn just so we don't pass away when the supernova goes away, but that does make all of our points still perishable, which is maybe pretty sad. What is this netting me? It's with 1 debuffed card, so it's going to be like nothing. 384. So if I get a high pair, we can get it out. We can get out and then pairs in our telescope, which I like quite a bit. What's the shock mod called? Shock Baron. It should be in my Discord under the modded channel. Who drew Baron Shock? Lucal's art in Twitch chat drew Baron Shock, for which I am very thankful. All right, let's take you and give it a free roll. We can take the gold card. This is not looking good so far. It's kind of a mid-ass run, I'm not gonna lie. Probably just going to play the straight here because it's chips, which is what I need right now. Huge. We get out in 1. Missed devil value because I didn't think we would get out in 1, but that's neither here nor there. Space Joker, man. Really? It's kind of good right now is the sad thing. Don't think we can afford delayed grat. Not literally, because literally we can afford it, but like, y'all know what I mean. We all know the easiest and hardest decks in Balatro. Shock, what is the most underwhelming deck in your opinion? Anaglyph. Anaglyph, 100%. Anaglyph sucks. Just straight up. It's not fun because you're never strong enough to get the big Anaglyph hits. So most of the time you're just playing a deck with no upside. I think Anaglyph deck is awful. And people should stop meat riding it. If I play 2 more like high chip value pairs, can I get out? Yeah, especially so if we win. I think I'm gonna not burn the devil here because it's a 1 and 4 that we win. Never punished. And now this pair of 9s most likely wins, so I'll put you on a king. We need a chip joker like desperately, or even just a celestial pack right now keeps us alive. We also need, dude, we just need like everything. Oh, it's a rental though. That's so sad. I want this so badly, but I don't think we can take it as a rental. Ugh. Honestly, maybe we can, though, because this gives us a lot more scoring. I also want this grabber. This is just a rough start. What is our supernova at for pair? It's at 6. I don't want to miss grabber, especially on a spaceman build. I think I take you. I think I take grabber. I think I go next. Or we could sell some cards for the buffoon pack, but I think I just go next. For sure. Where's Christmas? I spent 25 days waiting. Gangsta with the 25 stream streak. Appreciate it. Also, I don't think I called it out, but Zedden with the 3 stream streak. Appreciate y'all. I played Anaglyph for plus for a few chunks. It was nice. Also helped me to be a better player. To your point, Anaglyph is not an advantage deck. I mean, Anaglyph is just, it's just underwhelming, like, straight up. The gimmick is, like, far overshadowed by the fact that you're, like, almost never strong enough to get it to work. You almost always, like, die if you just take a skip. All right, let's sell Supernova immediately because I would love to see it again, just because it's kind of goated. We could take a Luchador for the road. I think we need some sort of alternative scoring. That works, but we have to spend like all of our money on it, which I am not enthused about. And if this banana breaks first shot, I am going to be livid. I'm going to crash out if this banana breaks first round we have it. Because we need it right now. Okay, perfect. Get our $3 rent back. I should be looking for this gold card because I need money desperately. So let me discard all the... Let me full discard for the gold. We do not find the gold. Tragic. You get a level up with Spaceman. That's pretty hot. Still don't find the gold. Big sad. Shock, can we kiss? Hello? I heard this bit before. That time the banana did break. That was so sad. I mean, I want the oops for Spaceman, but the oops is really bad for banana. The oops is flying so close to the sun, it's not even funny. I don't think we can take oops as much as it pains me that we can't. What's our pair level at? Level 3. Yeah, we just can't take the oops. This is so sad. Break the banana with oops. No. No. Excuse me. This is it. Yeah, oops. We just can't do oops. Straight up. We need this banana to survive. Desperately. Go for the gold card again. One more time for the gold card. We don't get the gold card. Let's play the pair. Let's play another pair. No Spaceman. Huge. Not winning in 1 there is bad for interest, but it's good for Spaceman, so I'll allow it. Or it's not, like, not even just interest, just econ in general, but it's fine, I guess. Dude, I need a source of money, like, badly. I need a source of money, like, right now. This is not bueno, chat. This is not bueno. Let's play the pair. Okay, Spaceman is holding out. Spaceman is treating me nicely, which I do appreciate. But it doesn't change the fact that I am broke. Okay, the gold card pays for the rental, which is, like, extraordinarily good on small blind. Another pair level up. Flint? That's so sad. Was watching AIB with my dad, and not gonna lie, I now see why people say it's better than Squid Game. What is AIB? I might be stupid. Mail-in is so good here, but it's a rental, which makes me cry. But it's just genuinely really phenomenal here. Yeah, Flint is a big problem. We might need this Fibonacci. We might need this Fibonacci. Allison Bereed, bruh. What? Hello? What the hell is that? Let me, bro. AIB is way better. I've never seen this. Sell Astronaut. Selling Astronaut does literally nothing for us. Excuse me. Does he ever get the gold card? Yeah, maybe. I think we might need Fib here to not die to Flint. Because we're missing we're missing like so much Molt right now. I think I'm gonna take Fib. Okay, now we're just farming mail-in value. Like, we need to farm mail-in value so badly. Please tell me I don't win in 1. Okay, perfect. God damn it. And this wins, doesn't it? Allison Borderland, Allison Burrito. Alice in Borderland. Okay, Alice in Borderland. All right. Well, I just got to discard because next pair wins, and we don't get mail-in value. Now we're gonna top deck 2 6s. We actually didn't top deck any. That's so sad. This is so bad for my econ. This is rental. I have to keep it though. Honestly, do I maybe keep the mail-in and sell the blue joker? No, because the blue joker isn't perishable. The mail-in is. I think I hold on to the mail-in for a bit longer though, because I think it can potentially give us more value. Alice in Borderland is a must-watch. All right, cool. Hello. Hey, Mr. Kenshock. Hello. I saw AIB with my girl. We broke up on the 2nd episode. The show was peak, though. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we're probably just dead here. Maybe not, but, like, pair level kind of be carrying. Also, we're still in a state where if this banana dies, it's just over. Because my money cannot, like, kick itself into gear. Oh my god, dude, can I get a single mail-in hit? A single mail-in hit would be so peak. But it's just not happening. This doesn't win. Thank Christ. Can I get 2, please? Maybe? Does this win? If this doesn't win, I can maybe get 2. That would be cool. No, this wins. That's so sad, man. All right. We're at least only losing $1 on the mail-in now, but, like, we need to be losing no money. Oh, banana's gone. No! Come back. Fib can hold some weight, but things are not good. You need, like, a blue seal, maybe? No, we just need mult jokers, dude. I need Supernova to come back without a perishable sticker. We're completely fine on pair levels right now. We have 100 chips in pair plus a ×2 on blue joker. We just need some sort of mult piece. Like, I think I have to take this just to not die, but we're selling it immediately during, like, after this round. Okay, that's a mail-in hit. That's huge. Das ist really good. Kind of just fumbled because I discarded the fib shit. My bad, chat. My bad. What is the fib shit even? It's this. Okay, perfect. Play the high card. It's going to level up because Spaceman knows that I'm not playing it, but it also knows that I was going to predict that, so that's why it's not going to level up. Because Spaceman is actually low-key just in my head. This shouldn't win, but I'm going to calc it anyway. Okay. If we can play a couple more fib activated pairs, we should be good. Okay, okay. This is fine. Excuse me. And we get mail-in value. Pog. And the gold card. That's about as well as that could have gone. Sell you. The only thing that could make this better, I was just going to say, is if we get a Spaceman hit. Oh, God, but we don't win. Okay, that's actually fine. Another Spaceman hit? Pog? Oh, my God, it's so peak. Wait, this is actually so good. Stabilizing, nice. I mean, we're not completely out of the woods. We want to be at interest as fast as possible, but, like, we're at least not bleeding out. So I'll take it. I'm so taking the judgment here. That's not what I needed whatsoever. Hermie here is fine, because that gets me up to as much money as we just had. We're just dead here, though, if I don't find another mult piece. Spaceman loves you? True. Oh, that's so good. That's so peak. Oh my god. That saves us. Now we just need to play into fib, and we need a ton of... We need, like, hella mail-in... Oh, it's all over the screen, chat. It's all over the screen. That's genuinely, like, the best this could have gone for us. That's, like, the best we could have stabilized. Card sharp into 3 mail-in hits. It's genuinely all over the screen. That is, without a doubt, the best that this could have gone, and it's not even close. Aiden with the hydrate, I got you. Bro's using Vagabond's line. That's not even Vagabond's line, bro. It's just a general, like, internet thing. In your opinion, what makes Balatro a skill-based game? My brother was trying to tell me it's all luck. I read this so long ago and I didn't respond to it. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if you, like, left and you're not going to get this answer. It's genuinely just game sense. Game sense makes so much of a difference in how you play. Like, having game sense just boosts your scoring capabilities so drastically in this game. There's that fib shit, huge. So how much are we scoring with card sharp fib? That's still not that much, but it's fine. Fool for Hermit is, like, incredible for econ. We'll take a Temperance. You found that guy incoming eye? Yeah, probably. The water here is kind of painful, but it's not the worst. Mail-in debuffs after this round. So we're going to take some rerolls, and if we find something better than Mail-in, Mail-in is just gone, because the only value that Mail-in is giving us now is the foil. Take one more. Hermie, we'll take a couple more. Chad Ancient Joker is a crazy shot, but I don't think we can swing that this late in the game, or this late in the run. Maybe we just take Chad anyway, but like what? Oh, wait, no, Chad's actually really good with Fib. Yeah. All right, we're selling you for Chad here. That's kind of perfect. It's perishable Chad, but it at least gradually boosts our chances of success into this blind. So we'll ship the 5s. We get our first pair out of the way. And then does this just win with Chad? Maybe. Let's cycle some shit in case this doesn't win. Maybe we can like top deck our gold card and pay rent for free. Okay, it just barely wins. Nacho Tong is kind of incredible here. I think it's a bit late to be opening standard packs, but like now that we have Chad, if we get like a gold seal or something, that's kind of hot. So I think I'm going to do it anyway. Actually, it cuts into our interest. On small blind, I don't think I do that. We'll just go next here. All right, we'll play this pair. Spaceman proc, that's big. I need that fib shit. Por favor. I guess I'll keep a pair in my hand in case we draw like catastrophically bad, but that's probably not happening to that extent. Another Spaceman proc. This run started off so shakily, but it's like improving more and more by the second. All right, now we'll just do this. The gold card is like, yeah, the gold card's the only piece of value that we care about in this deck. So if we top deck the gold card, we're just happy. Bang. Pay free rent. First pair being Fib is a mistake unless you're trying to space Joker. How? It gets us pretty close to winning in one. I don't think it's a mistake there at all. Blue Joker's still like a ×2, right? It's like just barely less than a ×2, but I think that's still fine. We'll definitely fool for a Mercury here. No card sharp? Yeah, but like the odds that we don't top deck, we have 6 hands and 2 discards. Like we're completely fine to play Fib shit the first hand. I think we just make another gold card. Eye on ante 7? Yeah, probably. House is also not great. I was thinking the same thing about Blue Joker versus pair. Good math. Yeah, Blue Joker is still like pretty good here. I don't think we ever ditch it. At least not right now. Get rid of y'all. Keep a pair. Alright, I guess we'll just play this. Play the Fib cards. Chad is also going away. I ante 7 and Violet ante 8. Chat, relax. We just roll into a non-perishable We just roll into a non-perishable Chad, and then we make a bunch of glass, and then we get past Vessel with ease. It's completely fine, chat. We're in a winning position right now. Burnt Joker's probably better than Space Joker, just because it's guaranteed. I think both of them are we're kind of looking to get out of, though. I think Burnt Joker right now is just kind of a waste of money. Because we're playing enough hands to where Space Joker's like kind of guaranteed to proc as it is. So I think Burnt Joker here is kind of just pissing away money for like essentially the same value. I'm not opposed to just selling a Spaceman for a Judgment here. We have, what, level 14 pair? We probably don't need much of a higher pair level than that. And if we do, we have Celestial packs because we're on Nebula. Kind of fine with just ripping it and seeing what's in here. Mad Joker, pretty ass. Take one more reroll. Smiley Face, pretty mid. Helps with Chad, though. Idol's horrible here. Is it actually, though? Yeah, because our deck is, like, not fixed whatsoever. So, like, Idol's actually better than Fib here just because of our pair level and the fact that we have Chad, but it's also, like, what are the odds that we draw? Like, Idol's on 9 of Hearts right now. What are the odds that we draw this 9 of Hearts? Like, not good at all. That being said, it's better than Mad Joker, so I'm just going to pick him up. Alright, we'll discard first and foremost just so I can see the shit in my hand. This is pretty ass. Keep the 3, discard these. Okay. Play the Fib pair. There goes the interest cap. Well, I mean, we need scoring, so it's either the interest cap or our life. Pick one. There's our 9 of Hearts as well for Idol. Am I spending $3 on this? When we're on 4 hands, we need like 1 more pair to win, maybe 2 pairs more. Probably not. I'd rather lose the life. I wouldn't. I mean, we've already seen a ton of 10s, so this high card is maybe not that bad. I think we can ship 1 high card. I think after this, if we don't top deck a pair, we just have to play the kings. All right, let's do this. Arkham Knight with the follow. Welcome in. Okay. We get the idol value. Good morning. Good, technically morning. Ship it. Queen of Spades for idol. We're at 20 bucks. Not terrible. Let's take an Arcana pack just because, like, we need something. Monoclay doesn't really matter. I mean, it's probably just rock here, right? Tower for Chad? I mean, yeah, but like Chad's not like, I don't know. Chad's kind of bad right now because he's going away. So we can't, I don't want to like put too many of our eggs into the Chad basket because that's maybe gonna set us up for death. Yeah, Queen of Spades for idol. This is fine. But I mean, Wheeler suit, right? Yeah, I mean, it's like the best option just because the other ones are kind of buns. Wheel, I think, is more enticing to me than Tower in that pack, if I'm being honest, just because we kind of have our chips on lock right now. But the thing about Wheel is we have to... if we want to play wheel optimally, we have to sell both Chad and Idle, and we maybe just die if we do that. But then if wheel hits, like, if it hits Chad, it's really sad because Chad dies after this round. And if it hits Idle, it's still pretty sad because Idle we are not taking with us into the final boss, right? So it kind of just sucks either way. Toss the rock. That is not a Queen of Spades. So I'm going to play this shitter. No, I can't do that. I just have to cycle. What do we have the most? Oh, wait, no. You're not a fib card. I'm an idiot. Not that many 5s in the deck, though, so maybe we keep the 3. The high roll chance is game saving for sure. I mean, yeah, if we hit polychrome on something, it's just kind of wraps, but like the odds of that happening are pretty not in our favor. And if wheel just doesn't hit anything, then we just pass away. This is looking really bad without Chad, honestly. We need Chad to come back, or we need like some other form of molt. Again, a supernova right now saves our entire game. I'm gonna sell the Chad before we cash out because I would love for him to come back. Ramen's actually not bad here at all. If we just like stop discarding for the time being, Ramen might be a save, low-key. It's difficult, but Chad was effectively a ×2 with Fib, and Ramen is just a ×2 to the Fib molt and the base pair molt. So Ramen is actually better than Fib here, no, unless I'm missing something. Because Chad with Fib was +16, Ramen is +16 +15 because of the pair molt, because it ×2s both. I think Ramen might just save us, low-key. Mega first. I think I'm taking both, honestly, but Ramen is, like, really good. It's better than Chad, and Chad was, like, not awful for us. Okay, this kind of blows. We could maybe take Raised Fist just for some molt. I really don't love having 2 rentals, though. We could take Mime if we're, like, really... if we're really gung-ho on taking... on, like, getting gold cards, then Mime gives us $6. I mean, Idle's probably not doing shit right now. And we don't really need it to, because Ramen is picking up the slack. So maybe we just take Mime for the money. I think that's fine, low-key. I should have taken one of the rentals. -$1. Chat, I gotta piss real quick. I will be right back, and we'll continue this. Thank y'all for watching. All right, I'm back. I was gonna try and hold it for the whole run, but I think I might have actually started running down my leg if I did that. Okay. This Empress card is somewhat enticing, but seeing as how we're like broke, I think it's pretty bad. Monoclay is really huge here actually, because Monoclay impacts pair builds like not at all. Like the only thing that it really hurts is if we keep this Mime. We don't get as much money, potentially. Shock, is it veiny? What the hell is wrong with you? That's just such a wild question. Okay. Now we just never want to discard again so we can get as much juice from the squeeze on this ramen as possible. I guess we're just doing this. I think it's going to be close, but I think us having Nacho Tong makes this much more winnable. I think if we didn't have 6 hands, this would be a lot closer, but us having 6 hands, I think, is going to end up being pretty good for us. Okay, we're ditching these 3. We still have max aces. Not that many 5s. And then 2s and 8s are the same, so we'll ditch a 2. I want to ditch as many cards as possible so I can get more gold while we have Mime. Okay. That's fine. This wins. The way he said juice from the squeeze suggests some pretty impressive veins. Your chat is never beating the horny allegations. I don't think it was their goal to in the first place. All right. Can we score out of this boss consistently? I'm going to take a reroll. Okay. Well, GG. That's kind of fantastic. Lazy with the hydrate. I got you. Yeah, Acrobat there is kind of just wraps. Where's the deep? How can you play like this? True. Way to survive. Yeah, this was very touch and go, but I think Acrobat, unless we like Giga low roll or come across Violet Vessel, I think it's just over. I mean, I guess it's still somewhat likely that we whiff on like Fibonacci pairs, and that would be somewhat disheartening. Crimson Heart disables Acro. Yeah, Crimson Heart disabling Acro would make me freak out. I think this might just be a discard angle. I think it's unfortunately also a discard gold angle. Making like 60k, right? That's got to be closer to like 70k on a Fib pair. So we need 2 more of those to get out? No? Maybe we can ditch a high card here. Spending $3, though. That's rough. I think now it becomes a discard angle. Fibonacci cards do not want to pull up. This is somewhat tragic. Okay, they pulled up now. Maybe we just save them so that we can guaranteed get out of this blind. We'll ship the pair, and then the Fib pair with the Acrobat Mult should get us out. And hopefully we just top deck some gold that we can use to pay the rent. Blue Joker on the chopping block? I mean, probably, but like for what? I guess a Supernova would be really hot right now. All right. Fib pair with the Acrobat ×3 should almost assuredly get us out. If I miscalced it, that's just kind of on me. But I think with a ×9 from Acrobat, we should be chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. $5. Take a gold card. Or sell Bluey, check the pack. Feel like that's a pretty bad line. What do we got for boss? Acorn's like debatably the best thing we could have hit as far as bosses. So that's like our luck for right now. Stop flexing the gold jokers, be humble like our Lord and Savior Raffle. Nah, I'm flexing the gold jokers, bro. It took me way too long to get those. I'm flexing them forever. Yeah, Acorn is like literally the best boss that we could have been handed here, so that's kind of fire. I think we just take the devil card, go next. Tragic set of draws. I guess the first pair doesn't really matter, in all honesty. Okay, now it's this tragic set of draws. How much is this scoring? This is like 30K, no? Crimson disabled my Mr. Bones. That's actually tragic. I think the full context is wild on how it low rolled. ×2 Hex Stencil was my times mult, and Crimson disabled it 4 times. Then Mr. Bones still sold Mr. Bones to clear with Stencil. I thought I was on the Truman Show. That's crazy. Shock, is this the Naninf run? This is not a Naninf run. 37K. So on a fib hand, we get like 70-ish K. So this pair, I mean, if we just continue to play pairs, Acrobat bails us out, no? Assuming we like Giga low roll, we still get bailed out by Acrobat at this point in the game. You gotta be shitting me, dude. I've never had a harder time drawing pairs than in the run where I really need to draw my pairs. That's actually so tragic. We're still in a position where, okay, if we're making 30K on a hand without fib, we're still in a position where we're making, without fib, 90K on our last hand. So if we play 2 pairs here, or 3 pairs here, and a high card, we're making 150K. And that's lowballing because the 1 pair without fib was like 37K. So we're still at a position where I can toss this high card so as to not mess up Ramen. After this, though, we got to start screwing up Ramen, which makes me very sad. I think we're fine to just toss these out. If we hit 2 fib pairs, we just play the 2 fib pairs. If we low roll, we probably just sack a hand and then, okay. Aces maybe wins here, in which case we make a gold card. Aces don't win here. That's so sad. We're making gold regardless, though, but now we just cycle everything else so we can find our other gold card, potentially. And also, maybe let's just play 5s if it doesn't win anyway. Yeah, Blue Joker is doing fuck all right now. So if we find, like, any other times mults in the shop, we need to grab that. Or, like I said, like a Supernova right now is insanely good, but that's effectively like a 1 in 100 chance. No, probably not happening. But Supernova's fire. Supernova bails us out so hard because we've had Nacho for like the majority of this game. Yeah, Supernova's a plus 58 right now. That's like essentially a ×3 and then some. We'll use the Devil card. Okay, so this will be a pretty good gauge of our score. So we're at 390,000, so we get out of the big blind as well with 1 high card, but we don't get out of this next. We don't get out of the boss blind. So boss blind, we probably have to play a pair every single hand, and probably a fib pair at that. This is a horrible shop. Shock, I bought $50 worth of candy and I am nearly done with it. My teeth feel so brittle and weird. I did it in 1 sitting, by the way. Congrats. That seems not healthy at all. I really want to get rid of Blue Joker because this rental fee is pissing me off. But if our score is like that close to us getting out on the boss blind, then I really don't want to sell the Blue Joker. Because on the off chance that we sell it and then we like could have maybe squeaked out a W with it, I will freak out. I will flip my shit crazy style. I just tried to sit in a hammock chair in the dark. How'd that work out? Down to the wire. It is down to the wire. It is a good game in that aspect. Maybe not a good game, but an entertaining game. I'm going to try and greed for this gold card. It's probably not going to go well. We'll play the shit pair first. Okay. We'll play the fib cards. Yeah, so a fib pair is 70k. So our first hand is like 10k, and then every hand after that is 70k. No, we can't get out of Vessel right now. I don't even know how we scored that high last game. Oh, wait, no, because Acrobat. So we just barely get out of Vessel right now. If we score, like, all Fib pairs, which is probably... That shit's not happening. Our deck is not fixed at all. I got flashbanged by Doom Guy twerking in meme chat. Currently eating some gumballs and toxic waste. It hurts. That sounds like the worst combination of candy of all time. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like an absolutely horrid combination of candy. I think we just have to discard for the ramen here. Or not for the ramen, but like to find a pair. Which is really sad because of the ramen, but it's a marginal difference at this point, so I think we're fine. This gets us out. From here, no. Like, assuming that Acrobat procs. Yeah, if Acrobat procs is 180k. So I think I'm just gonna shit out a high card hand and hope that we hit some gold. And if we don't hit some gold, I'm gonna be irate. Sour candy is so bad, it's just acid. Sour candy that's not too sour is fire. But sour candy that prides itself on being sour sucks ass. Like, Sour Patch is sour, but not, like, obnoxiously so. I think Sour Patch is, like, one of the best candies on the market. But, like, yeah, Toxic Waste and, like, Warheads and shit like that, they kind of suck, chat. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty overrated. Yeah, so our last hand, if it gets to Fib, is 200k. Does this clear Vessel, what we have right here? No, because it's less than 200k plus less than 200k. That doesn't make 400k. We literally need to hit a Fib pair every single time. Or we need to get exceedingly lucky in our next shop. Also, is discarding here worth it to get some gold? Honestly, probably. Because I think we just need something in this next shop. I think we got to sack some more ramen value. We need something desperately in this next shop. That's a weird looking Vessel. Not Vessel, you know what I mean? Acorn. It's a finisher, boss. I call all finishers Vessel, which is stupid, but it's my stupid. Yeah, let's discard. I need gold desperately. Okay, that works. We can at least pay rent on this, so we can look in, like, one buffoon pack now. I think that makes, like, all the difference, genuinely. How much does this impact our score? It's 194k as opposed to, 183. Wait, that actually impacted our score a lot. That was maybe not a great play. Bus sucks here. We could take a reroll into a $3 Joker, or we could take a buffoon. I think it's just always buffoon here. That is genuinely so peak. Holy shit. That is so peak. Do we take the victory lap gold seal? Probably not. I think we take the Fib card, honestly. He can't keep getting away with it. Jeezy with the prime sub. Appreciate it. Okay, now we just want Fib. Actually, Acorn literally doesn't matter. I was gonna say we take Fib and we drag it to the left, but Fib is on trigger, so trigger's before all the shit anyway. So Acorn here is literally a nothing burger now. It was a nothing burger before we bought Cavendish as well, but yeah, it just actually does nothing. So let's keep the rock. Let's keep all of our Fib cards and just play this. Like, how much does a pair without Fib play? Sorry if this has already been asked, but how do you get the mults under the cards? Is that a mod? Yeah, no worries. It is a mod. It's called Joker Display. You can look it up. It's like one of the most popular mods. So hopefully you shouldn't have any like issues trying to find it. And I have not once looked back after installing it. I think it's like the best mod that this game has to offer as far as just like ease of access goes. It's very nice. The banana is back. Fib is a 2x only? Yeah, but still. Excuse me. Get the 512 times speed mod. It's like a good high. Hell no. All right, well, that was touch and go until literally the last shop. But we squeaked it out. That win feels very good. That win feels extraordinary. That was the most touch and go run that I have had in a long time. 66 pairs, that's a grind. That's what I said. I mean, like, Tong, we got so much bad RNG early on that we just had to, like, scrape by to get past. But, like, we also got a lot of good RNG under the hood. Like, if we missed either hand voucher here, we lost. If we didn't get as many times mult pieces as we did, we lost. There was a lot of stuff that went right. Spaceman, as much of like a desperation pick as it was, if Spaceman procced like a handful of less times, we lost. Like, there's a lot that could have gone wrong here. More cards played than discarded. Well, I mean, that's kind of always the case for pairs, but also just like it's kind of we took ramen pretty early. I guess we didn't take it that early. It's probably just a pair issue, but ramen certainly helped that number. All right. Let's go next, shall we? Can I just say the funny pair for $4 once is the best Joker I think I've made for this mod? Yeah, I'm sure, man. That's like kind of disgusting. Did you have the rental the entire match? Yeah, that's why we were never getting like econ. But if I didn't take that, we died. So it was either scrape by with pennies or just pass away. And when we have a streak, you know, normally I would just say pass away and I'm done. But like when we have a streak, we got to take what we can get to scrape by. But we had that, I think we had that rental for like 7 out of 8 antes. I don't think we had it ante 1, but I think after that we had it for the whole game. It stole a lot of money from us, we'll just say that, but that's fine. All right, lock in for Ghost Deck. Hopefully this run is like a detox, so to speak. Ghost Deck is usually pretty friendly, unless you giga low roll your first shop. Ghost Deck is usually pretty friendly. This doesn't win, so I'm gonna search for better hearts. We do not get the better hearts, that's sad. There should be a legendary Joker that counts all hands and all cards as the first hand / card. I think that's a cryptid mod thing, right? I think that's a thing that they add. I agree, though. I think that would be a cool base Joker. All right, what's in the box? Wraith. That's pretty risky, I feel like. If this pops something good, then we just blow our hex on it, and it's a free win. But if we get, like, something crappy with this, it's just over. Take it? I don't think we take it, honestly. I'm gonna try the challenge again. GG's, good luck on your streak. I appreciate it, Jeezy. I hope you get good luck with your streak as well. Or with starting a streak, I guess. Take it, it's a campfire. No balls? Yeah, you're right. I don't have balls. I'm on a win streak, bruh. I can't just be tossing it. Like, what's, like, okay, if we get, like, duo or some shit like that, obviously we just pop hex and then we're, like, happy as a clam. I don't get that saying. Side tangent. How are clams happy? Anyway, if we get Ancient Joker, it's Pog. If we get Baseball Card, it's Pog. Like, there are a lot of rares here where we're just really happy to get them, but there are a lot of crappy rares here where we're really sad. Like, any of these, like, hard-to-play rares, like, if we get Trio here, if we get Hit the Road, if we get Fam, even if we get Order, like, that shit all sucks. If we get Invis, it's cool for down the line, but we don't need down the line shit. If we get Driver's License, that sucks. Like, I don't know. And also, like, the Buffoon Pack, there's kind of no reason to not just look inside this Buffoon Pack, because if we get something good from this Buffoon Pack, then we just hex it and it's a win. But provided we don't get 2 Eternals or 2 Rentals in this pack, we can just take some garbage, sell it, and then pop the Wraith, right? If it's Obelisk, you can ban me. Obelisk right now, I would not even be that sad about. Look inside, rental perishable. Well, like, that's the risk that we take, but I think it's maybe not as much of a risk as just cracking a Wraith. I'm gonna look inside. See, like ramen, I would not even be that sad about just hexing here. I'll tell you what, we'll keep the seed. I'll tell you what. We'll keep the seed. Chat, remind me about this because I am gonna forget. We'll keep the seed and we'll see what the Wraith would have been. Nah, ramen sucks. I feel like the best ramen can be is right now. Because if we know that we can't like, it sucks if we have to discard, but if we take ramen right now, we can just pair max for the whole game. We have polychrome ramen. And then we know we can't discard from the get-go. Even Swash here is not horrible. It sucks for right now, but like even Swash here is not bad. I think we just always take ramen into Hex. Mischief with the hydrate, I got you. Thank you, love you. W girlfriend, keeping me hydrated. Can't go wrong with ramen, especially not poly ramen. Like, I'm just saying. Find a green and / delayed and the streak continues. I mean, yeah. There's just so many ways that ramen... Like ramen allows you to pair max, dude. There's so many ways that ramen goes right. What's the seed? We don't have the seed yet. Because you have to, like, die to get the seed, right? If you get the gift joker and egg joker, though, Swash would be best. I still don't think it would be, honestly. I think ramen is the pick here every time. Pop the Hex immediately. Go next. Chat, remind me, though, we'll check out the seed after the run, and we'll see what the Wraith would have been. We'll see what life could have been like if we took the Wraith. Do we just high card max here and try and find, like, a better hand to win right now? Probably not. We win in 4 pairs. Provided we don't get, like, turbo scummed. Someone pin that? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, maybe already off to a bad start. Maybe the ramen wasn't the best play. We could go for Diamonds Flush. Is probably our best bet at getting out in one hand. Because high card makes no points here. Why no stream tomorrow? I have a personal event that I gotta go to. It's a bunch of my friends are just hanging out tomorrow, and I've been like super busy with streaming and with like a bunch of stuff this summer, so I haven't hung out with them like at all. So I just took a day off to go and chill with the homies. Just finished work stuff for the night. Huge. Well, I hope that all went well, and I hope you can get some good sleep. Love you. Chat, once again, W girlfriend. I think we just have to discard here if we don't want to die, which is really sad since we took ramen, but like... Again, it's kind of a thing where like I hate to discard here, but I would hate even more to die and lose a two-game loss streak. So what are we going for here? Check the misprint? Wait, that's actually tech. I kind of forgot you could do that. I can't see. 9 of spades. 9 of spades. That doesn't help us whatsoever. Hate to win a 2-game loss streak. I did not, Okay, I did. You know what? Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna elaborate. Does the Joker display mod affect achievements? As far as I'm aware, all mods affect achievements. So yeah, it does. So if you're not into that, then maybe don't get it. I think... So the high chip pair got like 170 points. I think we discard... I think we play the high card here just to not tank the ramen. And if we get a diamonds flush, then we just play that and get out. And if we don't get a diamonds flush, then we just discard for either a pair or for a diamonds flush. I think it's just always high card here, though. We don't get the diamonds flush, but I think pair gets us out at this point. No. Egg in shop, reroll egg again. That shit happens to me all the time, and I hate it. Bro, just play. Relax. Relax, all right? Bloodstone is super mid here. I think Mercury is, like, pretty cool. Maybe we just save money. I like the Mercury card, but maybe when we don't have other jokers, we just want to save our money. But Mercury boosts our scoring, like, quite a bit with ramen. So maybe we just buy the Mercury. Go next. Time to perish? Hey, give Egg a chance, bruh. Egg can be pretty good. Yeah, because now with a debuffed pair, we're scoring 300 points, which is pretty sexy. So let's just get out. Excuse me. We need like 1 plus Molt Joker to get us by now. That works. And we have Grabber this shop. That's pretty sexy. I should have popped the Spectral first just in case of Ankh. Trance is actually kind of huge here as well. We'll put it on a 6, I guess. Now, if we have Raised Fist for right now, we should put it on high cards. So we'll put it on a Jack. The downside is with Ramen, that blue seal is going to be really hard to find, but the blue seal is going to be pretty good value nonetheless. We could take Midas. Oh, wait, we don't have money for Midas. What am I saying? We could take Buffoon Pack. I think we want Grabber if we're Ramen maxing, so let's just go next. The arm here kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Shock, I'ma hold your balls while I say this. Rips off balls, I'ma just put those back. Okay. Okay. We could take a Grabber, but that tanks our Econ. We could take an Egg. But it's perishable, but it kind of doesn't matter. Egg being perishable is like, it puts a cap on it, but like it still probably gives us max temperance value. Or we could take Pax. I think probably Grabber here. The arm is funny. The arm kind of sucks, but it's not like catastrophic here. Especially with Raised Fist, if we just top deck, I was just going to say, if we top deck a 2-pair, we probably just win. Hermit in the Arcana, it's not even that good, honestly. Hermit in the Arcana is like $6 right now, right? After the money that we pay to open it. Play 2 pairs here to get us out without screwing up our pair. So we spend an extra $1 because I think pair there would have gotten us out, but I'm cool with that. Foil Steven kind of sucks for late in the game, but it's really fantastic for right now for keeping us alive, because what we need right now are chips. Maybe, especially with the needle coming up, we just take this for survivability. Pro said, say that again. Say that again. Everybody in chat says say that again. I didn't even register that I said fantastic, but I know that I said fantastic because everybody in chat. Say it again. I mean, with Polychrome Ramen pair maxing, we probably don't need all of our slots to be like incredibly impactful. I think we just take the Stevens that we don't die, and now we can kind of just like econ max for the next handful of blinds. We top deck our blue seal, which is like incredible. I just had to stifle myself saying fantastic again because chat's gonna freak out. Dude, they're just giving me so much loot in these shops. I have to take Spectral Pack every time, and that's literally why. Now we take Buffoon Pack because we're rich. Rocket. Ante 3 coming up on a boss. It's rental though, so by the time that this gives us value, we maybe like don't care. I think it's just Mystic Summit, and I think we probably sell it to get back to interest cap. I don't think Rocket there is the play. If it wasn't rental, I probably just would have picked that John and called it a day, but rental Rocket's kind of not great. Shock, I'm so sad my internet's down. That's sad. Rocket is good. The issue that I have with Rocket is it takes a couple of antes to get online for us because it's rental. And we already have a slot that is effectively doing nothing for us in the late game because we have this Foil Steven. Foil Steven's fantastic for right now, not sponsored, but it's really bad for late in the game because it's just going to be plus 50 chips, and plus 50 chips is going to be literally nothing. So we're going to be getting out of Rocket for some other form of strength, probably. So we only maybe get like an ante or two of value out of Rocket, at which point we maybe don't really care about Rocket. I don't know. Rocket is still like a decent enough econ joker where you could maybe have convinced me to take it there, but it's a little late now. We could Priestess into Wheel. I think Priestess we're always taking here, just a planet block, because Mercury cards are pretty sick. Could take Priestess into Wheel, could take Priestess into Empress, Hierophant. I think we're undeniably taking Priestess. I think anything here is fine. Probably Empress cards are more impactful than Wheel, because the only thing that Wheel can hit is Raised Fist, and I do kind of want to get out of Raised Fist. Let's go next. Sell Raised for Riff, you think? No, absolutely not. Raised is keeping us alive. I mean, Steven could, like, also keep us alive in theory, but it's also, you got to think about if we miss a draw on Steven, then we're forced to discard, and that makes Ramen worse. Fist is, like, not an endgame plan whatsoever, but I think we're definitely still keeping it for the time being, just because it's doing a lot of work right now. You were healthy. That Immolate was nice. That Immolate was spectacular. I think we would still be in a pretty good spot even without it, but like it was pretty sweet. I'm learning from you now. Huge. I aim to have people learn from me. Tragedy befalls the nation. That was a really bad Celestial pack. The water we don't care about at all. Skip for 15 bucks. Probably not worth. Go next. Probably playing the 2s here. And then we'll just cycle 5s because we want to get as much mult out of Raised Fist as possible. We don't get out in 1. I was just going to say, but we maybe don't care about that because we have the blue seal that we could find. That's huge. We want to deck fix quite a bit. Hungmen are honestly worth more to me than the $20 from Hermit right now. Because when we're incapable of discarding because of Ramen, we still want a way for our blue seals to be efficiently found, which right now just means cutting cards. So honestly, if we get a pack and it's like Hermit or Hungman right now, even if we get the $20 from Hermit, I'm just always taking Hungman. Another blue seal also helps along the same lines. I think by that what am I saying? By that notion, that's not the correct word, but y'all catch my drift. I think on that note, we also take Tarot Merchant if it doesn't, like, incredibly impact our econ. Because deck fixing is going to be sick here. The Stuntman would be great here. Yeah, Stuntman would not be horrible here. Okay, Trance in the shop helps immensely. I'm going to take that. Jaden with the Hydrate, I got you. I'm going to take Tarot Merchant, even though it cuts into our interest a little bit, just because I think deck fixing is so important right now. And then I do want more Jokers, so I'm going to take a look in this pack. I kind of love Hallucination there. Would have rather had some scoring, I'm going to be honest, but I love Hallucination there. Let's make another blue seal, because we probably get out in 1. Now we have 3 blue seals in the deck, so we need a lot less deck fixing to find, for our blue seals to be impactful, which is really nice. Making 10k on a hand. That's with kind of crappy Raised Fist. With max Raised Fist, we're making 13k on a hand. Pretty cool. Do you ever check your stats? Because Hanged Man is #1 tarot on mine. This is not a gold stake only profile. This is like 100% profile. From like across my like 400, 500 hours of gaming. So a lot of my stats are skewed towards like flush builds because that's all I played in the lower stakes. But as we play more and more gold stake, I would imagine my stats will skew more towards that. I think my planet card has been overtaken. Yeah, my most played hand is pairs now because of gold stake. That was flush for the longest time. Also not my best hand here, but we got unseeded Naninf, which impacts that. These are my most used Jokers, or my most won with Jokers, most used consumables. This has to take seeded. I know we've argued about this in chat a ton, and I don't remember what the consensus ended up being, but this has to take seeded runs into context, because we have not used this many Plutos on non-seeded runs. I'm almost certain, or maybe we've just done so many unseeded, like high score but not Naninf runs that matters. But also Cryptid should not be that high for me, I don't think. So I think it takes seeded runs into account, which maybe sways things a bit. I have 12,261 pairs played. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Most of your gold stake wins are with pairs? Yeah, the vast majority. Seeded runs still count consumables? Yeah, so my stats are like somewhat heavily swayed towards like high scoring runs then. But you can still see some gold stake seeping in. Priestess here is just kind of crazy because we can block. Let's take a judgment because why not? Bus kind of goes hard here. It's a little late for it, but like Bus kind of goes hard. It's scaling plus molt. We have the ×3 from the ramen. That's like probably all we need if we can just scale this Bus a ton. I will say Bus and Raised Fist kind of don't work together, which is maybe going to be a problem, but I don't think it's going to be a problem that matters enough. Rare tag? We're not taking rare tag, bro. We are not strong enough to do that by any stretch of the imagination. I'm also not super opposed to just ditching the blue Joker, ditching the Raised Fist for a blue Joker here, because I do think blue Joker is like unironically a really good gold stake Joker for if you're playing pair builds, but we also have been talking this whole time about wanting to trim down our deck to find our blue seals more, and blue Joker kind of takes some offense if we trim down our deck a ton, so maybe that's not a good idea. This hand doesn't score fantastically, but it scales the Bus, so I think it's fine. And apparently it also does score like pretty well. So maybe I'm just talking out my ass. Catch our blue seal. My photo and Chad's are both 3 times larger than the next highest Jokers, and Jupiter is 5 times larger than the next. Holy hell. God damn. I mean, I play gold stake, play pairs out of habit to construct into flush 5. Doesn't everybody? I mean, I don't even play them with the intention of making them into flush 5. I just play them because they're good. Like, pair is just the meta with blue seal and with blue stake and above, because the -1 discard is so oppressive. We could make a gold blue seal. Maybe I care about the $20 right now a bit more because our Jokers are still looking kind of shabby. I could take another blue seal for sure. Hallucination kind of popping off. I almost called it hologram. I think Chad's bad here. We have molt cards that it works with, but I think Chad is just not good here. Shock, this might be out of the blue, but can you flop it on my forehead? That's crazy. Long-term potentially, though? Not, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to have any better long-term potential than what we're already doing. I mean, it's like Chad is never bad, so like you could probably take it over Fist or even maybe over Bus here and be fine, but I think this is just more consistent. Mr. Short, what are we doing later tonight? Does he not reply to me anymore? I can't read everybody's chat all the time. I'm sorry. This is rental, which sucks, but I would really like to hit up a Cavendish on this run, and it's probably better than average anyway. Then, excuse me. I just lost my train of thought. Then Raised Fist here. So I think I'm just always taking that banana. We can use the strength to like hang kings and make them into aces for Bus, and then we can just use the hung man to hang non-enhanced face cards. Like obviously we could use it here to hang 2 face cards, but I'm not going to hang a blue seal. But ideally I would like to get both of these out of my hand so I can get 2 Mercury cards in exchange for them, but maybe that doesn't always happen. Okay, that's kind of huge. I can get one of them out of my hand. Strength those. Maybe I just keep it for right now. I don't think that's worth more to me than a... with this much of a density of blue seals in the deck, I don't think this is worth more to me than a Mercury card at this point. So I'll just play a pair now. Mr. Short, what are we doing later tonight? First off, Mr. Short is crazy. But also, I think we're just going to be doing this for the whole night. Because because we're already like 2 hours in, and I don't intend on switching to like we could maybe do Minecraft or something, but I don't really intend on switching this late. Obelisk is interesting here to say the least, but I don't think it's a pickup just because we have like no planet leveling, and also like Bus doesn't play nicely with a lot of hands. Yeah, I mean we're like super pair pilled right now. I think Obelisk is not the play. Campfire would be so incredibly sick if it didn't have this perishable tag. Honestly, at this point, it might still be sick. I don't think it is, though, because our plus mult department is pretty bad. I think if we just full skipped with Campfire, we probably die to not having enough plus mult to get by. So I think we just skip here. Let's take the standard pack. Pull a Chariot from Hallucination, and then let's take Tarot Tycoon. I think that's going to end up paying dividends. Flint here is going to be some trouble, but I think we're fine just because we have the banana and we have ramen and all that, and grabber is like the main thing as well. That maybe makes us not as scared of the Flint. Yeah, like we should be chilling, provided we can find our pairs every time, which I don't think is going to be that difficult. Ship it. I put the ick in big ginormous dick. That's crazy. I put the him in wimp is wild. That's such a good line, though. I'm not going to lie. All right. One more pair, I think, wins here. We could maybe try and sack here with a pair of aces to try and get another blue seal, and it scales Bus more, so I think that's like a fine play. Ship it. Because I think this doesn't win when we don't get Steven Molt. Yeah, no, it just barely doesn't. We did not get another blue seal, but we scaled Bus, which I think is arguably just as important right now, so that's fine. Get another Mercury card. Banana goes extinct. That's really bad for our short-term survivability, but ideally we can just roll back into that, and then it's fine. Let's take clearance sale. Let's go in the red a little bit here, because I want this Arcana pack. Empress. Probably just slam that on some randos so I can take a Priestess. Garbage from the Priestess. That's huge. I think I sell you so that I can take the Tower card. Go next. Don't scare the bus. Yeah, also, I'm notorious for crashing the bus, as my chat can tell the people who are maybe new here. If we crash the bus, it's just automatic GG. Reroll for Cavendish. I want to get back up to interest. Like, Cavendish is phenomenal right now, but we also have Tarot Tycoon, so like we're probably not seeing Cavendish is the problem. Which is maybe like fine. I think we play the 6 here instead of the rock, so we can play the rock with something more impactful. AKA something that gets triggered by Steven. We're also at the point where I maybe want to start sacking like high card hands. Just to scale the bus. Because if the bus is going to be our sole source of plus mult, I probably just want to have as much mult from that as I can get my grubby little fingers on. Ship it. Have you ever seen Cavendish die? I've gotten asked this question a million times, and I've never seen Cavendish die. And I have like 500 hours in this game, and I've never seen it. Anti-7, I would be catastrophic. I mean, that's just the risk that you run on any pair build, but anti-7 probably derails the entire run unless we take like a speculative luchador, which now that you've mentioned that as a possibility, I might do, unless we get like some insane shit to put in another slot. Ship the pair. We get Steven Molt and the extra points from the rock, so we get out. That's big. If Vampire is to the right of Bus, it will not remove Bus. Interesting. Wait, what? How do those correlate? Wait, am I stupid? Eternal Misprint improves our short-term survivability, but it's also Eternal Misprint, so I'm probably just skipping that. This hallucination has been really nice to us, which I cannot overstate my appreciation for. Maybe Aura on the Rock is best play here. Because Medium gets no value. Incantation makes our blue seals less frequent, so we probably don't like that. And Trance is fine, especially since we can make a gold blue seal. But we probably have enough blue seals right now. So maybe we just want extra scoring. The issue is if this gets hit with foil, it kind of sucks. Maybe we just want a gold blue seal. Honestly, I think that's fine. We'll make a gold blue seal ace. Take the Justice card as an ace in the hole. Yeah, I'm cool with fooling here. Let's go next. 2 pairs right off the bat. Ship it. Okay, that's a lot of points with the steel card. It's pretty nice. Aura is arguably the best spectral because you never pass on it if it's there. I mean, that's kind of true, actually. Sorry, the stone will be removed. Face revealed and 10 chips scored. Bus lives unless vampire's left of bus. Oh, yeah. Well, why would you ever have vampire to the left of bus? I actually didn't know it mattered where vamp was, but I guess that makes sense. But also, like, you should never have vamp to the left of bus anyway, so I feel like I would not ever discover that on my own. The question is, do we use this Justice card? I think probably not. Well, this doesn't win, so we don't have to make an immediate decision. Do we have more 6s or 8s? More 6s. This shouldn't win because it doesn't proc Steven, and we can toss the blue seal since we already have 2 blue seals. I think let's do that. Interaction that almost killed a run but was excited when Bus didn't reset from the Vampire X-Mult. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, ship it. 2 6s. So this wins. So we probably want to pop both of these, and I think fooling for a gold card is maybe more impactful here than fooling for, like, glass. Let's just play the glass right now, and then if it breaks, it's just deck fixing, and we don't really care. Okay. I'm actually really liking Erratic deck. It's like okay. It's an acquired taste. I say that all the time. But I mean, it really is. We probably just look inside the Spectral pack. Ankh is horrible. Deja Vu is also really bad. But we could maybe, with Hallucination, make a red steel. Which, with all the blue seals, is maybe pretty cool. What's our boss again? Psychic. That doesn't matter. Or at least it shouldn't. This is so fire. I just played 3 of a kind. That's huge. I think a red steel here is like completely fine, no? Let's go for a Deja Vu angle on this 7. Make it a red steel. And then Ankh here is awful because Ankh, since we have the foil Steven Eternal, always has a chance to hit foil Steven instead of the Ramen, which is like undeniably the best Ankh hit here. And if it hits the Steven, we cry. It is notable. Bus is probably going to scale much more than this for the late game, so I would still not take Ankh here. But just for like min-maxing current hands, Ramen is a ×3, Bus is a ×2 with our pair level. So like if all of these were not Eternal, you could probably get away with selling everything here except the Ramen and Ankhing the Ramen, but that's neither here nor there. Why would you ever red seal on the 7? Well, if we're going to steal it, then why does it matter? I guess using an even card there was better for Steven. And on that note, let's aura this 8. Ankh kills the run. Yeah, Ankh right now kills the run. Take the Mega Arcana because I'm getting a bit desperate. I think we emp into Temperance. Just on the prospect of Fool kind of digging us out of the hole. That's huge. Maybe we take Perishable Jimbo just because it's a freebie now with Temperance. Do some planet blocking. That probably doesn't matter because of our blue seal density. It's fine, I guess, but like red seal on an 8, bro. It's always the 8-ball players. Let's maybe play a crappier pair here just to like gauge where our score is at. It's always the play in my goblin brain. That's fair. All right, let's play a Shido pair and just see where our score is at. With Bust Jimbo on a Shido pair, we're making 30k on a hand. Small blind we get out of, big blind is 160. So we don't get out of big blind. We miss big blind by 10k. So we do need a bit more score, but we probably find that bit more score. So I don't think it's anything that we worry about. You say players as if I'm not the only one. I mean, you're not. Multiplayer players exist, right? And they're like all 8-ball worship, not even 8-ball enjoyers, but 8-ball worshippers. Ship it. You'll find the bit more score and find the eye. Well, like if we find a really good times mult piece, then maybe the eye doesn't matter. But like that's maybe a big risk that we're taking. Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys. 8-ball love is so cringe and so forced. Not in multiplayer, I will say that. I hate 8-ball slander. My bad. I feel like you're definitely in the minority there for for multiplayer players. I feel like you're the only multiplayer player that I've ever heard that says they hate 8-ball. We don't get the eye. Okay, Tooth actually still really hurts here, but anything is better than the eye, so we can play around it. Let's take these two to Tarot Block, and then we'll buy the Overstock because it's just a better reroll for a bit more money. We could take a Grimbo, but Grimbo's not like that good here. Because A, it's a rental, and B, if we scale this literally the most that we possibly can, playing 5 hands every single blind, it scales a grand total of 25 mult, which I feel like is not that good when we could just get like a times mult joker. I mean, I guess we could take it for right now, and it doesn't really hurt, but it's not incredible. Probably anything is better than Jimbo for right now, so we'll take it. And then if we end up rotating out of it, that's fine. Miss a wheel. We'll take a Celestial Pack over a Standard. Find the Mercury card. True sacrilege. Fuck 8-ball. I hate that shit. 8-ball never procs. It's a scam. They're lying to you. Vagabond and Cartomancer are right there. Hell, Superposition is better. 8-ball is so bad. Even with dice, it's still 1 and 2. Just get purple seals. Yeah, 1 and 4 is really harsh. Chat, I'm about to spit a super hot take here. Cartomancer is not that good. Cartomancer's like C tier. The free tarot card is nice. If you're playing multiplayer, Cartomancer is really good, but I'm talking from like Gold Stake. Usually in Gold Stake, I'm tarot blocking. And if I'm tarot blocking, my consumable slots are full when I'm going into blinds. And if that happens, then I get no value from Cartomancer. I don't really like Cartomancer, I'm not gonna lie. Twitch didn't notify me. Shock, can you Naninf without Baron and Mime? In theory, yeah. In theory, you can Naninf with Photo Chat, it's just really hard. Are we getting a whole debate in here? No, I don't think so, but like maybe. All right, let me quit yapping and go next. $40 handy tag is like actually somewhat enticing, but I don't think I take. Okay. Okay, it's not too bad. I think I also sell one of these cards here to get to interest cap. Oh, wait, no, we have a gold card in hand, so if I can keep that, then we can keep tarot blocking. We're probably selling one of them anyway, though, for blue seal, so scratch all of that. And now we have to sell one to keep interest value because we have to play the 8 to not wreck Ramen. The fact that Ramen is still at ×2 when it was a first shop pick is crazy. I'm trying to think how many chips a photo clone would give. Well, it has to be better than Scary Face, right? So if it's only first face card, then it has to be like probably 50 to be better than Scary Face. Maybe even more than that. Excuse me. Cartomancer is bad. Sacrilege. I didn't say it was bad. I said it's C tier. It's not bad by any means, but like it's not that good. And that's also more of just like a personal thing. Like if you play Cartomancer, that's, you know, you're probably still getting value out of it, but tarot blocking it kind of sucks for. Because you're like always selling shit, which is like seems kind of meaningless when it takes up a whole Joker slot. I don't know. Maybe I'm off my rocker with that take, but I just don't love it. I'm trying exceedingly hard to not crash the bus here. So if I'm like fumbling about with the plays that I'm making, or if I'm taking like a long time to make plays, it's because I'm really trying not to crash the bus here, because crashing the bus here sucks so bad. Let's tarot block a little bit. Oh my god, Immolate is so fire. Excuse me. C tier is fair. That's certainly fair. Yeah. I don't think it's bad. Any tarot generation is good. Even 8-ball. Just because tarot cards are that strong. Now 8-ball kind of sucks because you almost never get tarot cards from it, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But like, that's neither here nor there. We can take a wheel. Unfortunate. I think let's sell you so that I can maybe get some hallucination value, because there are better tarot cards in the world. Shocking, I know. Smash like. Take the standard. No hallucination value. That's sick. I'm going to take you, and then I'm going to take a reroll, because we're popping the Immolate here anyway. You should play a flush while trying to play a pair, bro. That's so buns, man. Okay, no pair is able to be played, but now we have Buku Bucks. I really just need another times mult piece. Maybe Tarot Tycoon was too much. Let's put the Chariot card on the blue seal. Let's play a pair. I need to top deck an 8 so I can get this shit out of my hand. That's so buns. Gonna play a blue seal here just so I can like top deck my pairs. Ace high. Doesn't crash bus. Scales Grimbo. Okay, how much does pair of 4s bank here? I mean, we have 2 hands. We're probably just playing 2 pairs regardless of what happens. Yeah. Oh, we're going to be cutting it a little close, but we should still be fine. You know what I do find sort of annoying? The fact that Hallucination gets no slander solely because everyone forgets it even exists. Bro, Hallucination is fire. That's why it gets no slander. Hallucination is a 1 and 2, which makes it exponentially better. And also you're ripping packs anyway, whereas you're not scoring 8s anyway. For a common, amazing, yeah. Hallucination is good just because you can pick it up and you get value off of it. You know what I'm also doing. If you're going to say score tarot blocking, I mean, I guess. That's kind of fair, honestly, but like still. Shocking it? Bro. Are we that ass? All right, let's take the tower card. I think it's a bit late for the talisman. It's a pretty damn good tarot block. Give me money, please. Or don't. That's cool too. We can strength odds into evens, I guess. And then make some glass. What do we have the most of after immolate? Bunch of 10s, bunch of 8s. Okay, all of our even cards seem to have survived the immolate with the exception of maybe 1, 2. So I think we just make a glass 10 here, and that's pretty cool. Didn't even notice Steven was in the run. Well, I mean, because he's kind of not part of it, but we took him in the early game to, like, not die. Somebody said we. Yeah, I think we just make a glass 10 here, call it a day. Take a standard pack for hallucination, maybe. It's probably not worth. I think let's take another reroll. I really like glass at this point. I think we take Justice Death just so we don't pass away. Hallucination is a bit understated. One half chance is pretty good. I agree. Understated? Yeah, understated is a word. And one that I would say fits there. Underfaded. Hello? We can make a glass 8, and then I can death a face card into a glass 8, and then I can play pair of glass 8s, and this scores how many? Because I really would rather not cycle like my entire hand. Do we think it's probable that we top deck a pair if we just ship this as is? Probably not. And I don't want to miss. It's probable. We probably top deck a pair after this, but like I would rather not miss what we need. So I think we just ship it here. And we eat a lot of lost money. We also break a glass card, but that is whatever. Jury's out. Hello? What do y'all think about erosion? I used to think it was really good. Now I think it's kind of overrated. Not even overrated. I just think it's like not that good. I don't find myself taking it a lot. Good, but not great. The problem that I find with erosion is that it's speculative. Because the only time that you benefit a lot from it, I find it hard to utilize. Exactly. The only time that you can benefit from it is if you get, like, truly benefit from it is if you get an amazing, like, first couple of shops, get immolates and hung men, and then find it early on. Most games you do want a deck fix. That's not the problem with it, though. Like, erosion in almost every single gold stake game is going to do well in the mid to late game. It's going to do better than most scaling jokers in the mid to late game. But the problem is if you find it in the early game, it just sucks. You can't build around it because you can't predict when you're going to get destroy effects. And if you can't predict when you're getting destroy effects, you can't reliably scale it. So you kind of just like you scale it passively, but then it doesn't do anything in the early game. So like the point that I'm making is like whenever you find it, you usually have something better, right? And it's like it's not worth pivoting into. It's like Baron. Erosion is like you take it if it's already good or if you have plenty of money in an open slot, otherwise ignore. Yeah, but like for gold stake, how often is that happening? You take it and like sometimes you don't even take it if it's already good just because what you already have is better. Like it's only good late game, but it's not even good late game because usually you're already set by the late game. Like usually it's really good around like antes, let's say 5 through 8, but usually antes 5 through 8. Not always, but usually you don't want to pivot out of what you already have. Also, welcome in, Sizak. Appreciate you popping in. We're in a really bad spot here. Like, it looks good on paper because we have such a high pair level and we have, like, molt out the ass, but we're actually, like, not scoring that well in the grand scheme, which is a big problem. I do think we get out of this blind, though. I'm almost certain we do, even without glass. So maybe we just play this blind, save up some money, hopefully hit some gold cards, and then see where we're at. Could take an eternal rental free roll here if we think it's going to give us something, but it has to give us something literally in that free roll, or otherwise we probably just die. For you, it would be ahead of Greenie right now? Yeah, this is a situation where I would definitely take an erosion if we popped into one, but this is a pretty niche situation. Usually we already have our scaling plus mult locked in. This was just kind of a weird run where we got both of our scaling plus mult jokers very early. I think that because it scales so fast, it's actually pretty good for early game, but if you don't get a hungman or anything, then it's just bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, for early game, it's speculative at best. Which, like, if you're cool with taking speculative shit, that's fine, but, like, you get punished a lot in Gold Stake for taking speculative shit, so I just don't think it's that good. I think luck needs to be quite on your side for you to be able to take it. What are we scoring with one pair here? We're scoring 360 times... this is like a plus 40 effectively, plus 48. Figure this is with even Steven. This is, how much mult would that be? Plus 48, that would be times 80. Figure it's an even 360 times 240. I hate how much you have to play pair builds on higher stakes to survive. It's exactly what Cheese said. That's what the blue stake rework will hopefully fix. Because the problem with blue stake isn't that it makes the game too difficult. The problem with blue stake is that it warps the entire meta around pair. Because there's just undeniably not a higher win rate build in gold stake. In gold stake than pair. Than pair. I need some water real quick. Jesus. What did I say? 360 times 240 for a pair. That's 86,000 points. So it gets us through the small blind. So I think we just play this, no? Because we need money. I had an Eternal Spaceman get a, like, anti-10 pair to 22. That's huge. Let me play flushes, goddammit. No, we do not need more. We do not need more juice for flushes. Actually, we kind of do, honestly. Flushes. I made a YouTube short about this today because I talked about it in chat yesterday. I think flush, as it stands in its current state, is just far worse pair. I think it's just far worse pair. For gold stake, at least. And I don't really know how you fix it without breaking it. There we go. Sizak, send the link. I'm tired, bruh. You know you could just, like, Google that shit, right? Yeah. I find it really funny that you just go to Sizak for that as well. Anytime multiplayer is mentioned in chat, Sizak! Yoo-hoo! Can we get away with sacking hands for Grimbo Bus? Because I think that's, like, our best course of action right now. What link? The multiplayer mod link is fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I think we just want to sack hands to scale our scaling jokers at this point. Because, like, ideally we find a times mult joker right now, but I think that's, like, maybe not super in our favor when we already have Tarot Tycoon. So maybe we just play to our outs that we have. Sizak is ranked 4. Yeah, Sizak is very high on the multiplayer leaderboard. Sizak is ranked number 4 on the leaderboards. Do you think I'm not gonna? I mean, fair enough. Yeah, Sizak's a fantastic player. I was number 2 and 2 people nudged barely above me. That's tragic. One was Terwaz? No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. What a backstab. Alright, ship it. And then the pair of 4s for the W. I'm, like, so scared that I'm gonna crash this bus, dude. Or just, like, lose. Terwaz is ahead of me by less than 1 MMR. That's tragic. Sizak is really bad at the game. He didn't take the foil skip on Plasma Gold and it hit Stuntman. When do you ever take foil skip, even on Plasma? What? I'm on Sizak's side, bruh. Stuntman is not good for multiplayer. I mean, for Gold Stake, I feel like it's not bad. But, like, also, when do you take a foil skip on Gold Stake, bro? What? It displays the same number on the site, but he's above. That's actually so tragic. Bro doesn't play Plasma Gold. I mean, even like outside of Plasma, like obviously it's disgusting on Plasma, but even outside of that, like that's kind of just goated. For Gold Stake, at least. It also depends on the seed. Of course. We can get past this if we just play hella pairs, right? I think with our current scaling. Let me run calcs again. Chips are 390. And then Molt is, if we assume without Steven, which I think is the correct play here, Molt is 24 plus 34 plus 15 times 3. So it'd be 219 times 390. That's 85k on a hand, and we have 5 hands. It actually wins in 4 hands. This build actually wins right now. It wins Verdant Leaf. Okay. So I think on that note, we just go next and spam pair. I thought we didn't top deck a pair. I was actually going to be irate. Let's maybe do this as well, because that's probably like the best death target that we could ask for. There's maybe like... it's maybe more efficient to save that for the boss blind, but like... we should be fine. Ship it. I don't want to use this glass right now, so I'm going to spend the money on this, on using this gold card for a pair, just to not have to use the glass. This guarantee doesn't crash bus. Did Sizak have a match today in a league with Zeno? Yeah. Sizak had a match today. Sizak played against Vagabond. My girlfriend and I hung out today, and we went to an ice cream shop in our local town, and I had Vagabond's POV queued up while I was eating ice cream with my girlfriend. It was peak. We don't want to talk about that match today. That's rough. That's rough. Saw the first game. Is there a VOD for the whole thing? There should be here on Twitch. Next pair wins, no, so I just want to spam high card for the scaling jokers. Did a last sketch before exams fuck me up? Huge. W sketch. I'm getting mixed signals. I think it's maybe a good life lesson for like right now, but also just a good life lesson in general, that if you're getting mixed signals, you maybe just like don't question it, you know? Maybe just like scoot that off to the side, don't worry about it that much. The red steel here is also huge. Chip it. Hand kind of cooked in art channel, looks sick. Hand deadass always cooks in the art channel. Hand is so talented, bro. Like, genuinely. I think I'm gonna fool for this death just so I feel less bad about taking this wheel. Tragic. Take liquidation for literally no reason. Even after buying all that shit. Huge. Take the magician, try and tarot block. Fool is something. No, dude. Oh, wait, a steal here is actually good. Steal here is actually perfectly fine. Or if we really wanted to, we could ditch hallucination and pop judgment, but we're already in a fine place to win here if we just sell hallucination to the leaf, so I think that's like undeniably the play. All right. Sell you to get rid of the leaf. And now we just play pairs and we should win. Just don't crash the bus. Just don't crash the bus. Why does StreamCord not ping the notif squad? I meant to fix that. Because I do want it to ping, but I set it up initially where I thought that would be annoying, so I set it up initially to just be like a message, but I do want it to ping the notif squad. So maybe somebody like drop a reminder for me in Discord, and I can get that fixed in the near future. Does 2 glass plus 3 steel win? I'm gonna freak out if it doesn't. Rods with the follow, huge. Crash the bus. I mean, with 3 steel, we probably could at this point, but I'm not going to, because this is the difference between a 0 streak and a 3 streak for me. No more public transit. The US for real. For some stupid ass reason. Check seed. Oh, yeah. Okay. We were going to check seed. I'm going to do it on a different profile so I don't screw up my in-game win streak. Chat, no spoilers. I'm checking it. Do seed. Yeah. GG's, check the seed. I got y'all. GG's. We're 3-0 so far today. That's crazy. In one day, I fixed my win-loss. Maybe Doc's challenge just hardened me into a true gold staker. Or no, we're on a 3 streak. We're chilling. Maybe Doc's challenge was the maybe the gold stake was the Doc's challenge we made along the way or some shit like that. All right, copy the seed. Copy it again just to make sure. Go to the menu. I'm gonna go on the modded profile just so I don't screw up the in-game win streak. Yes, blame Doc. It's not even blaming Doc. It's like saying that Doc made me better, dude. All right, we'll just go on like red deck. Or no, we want ghost deck for the Wraith. I'm stupid. Paste seed. What is the seed checking for? Our first shop, there was a Wraith that I didn't want to take. The first shop in the Buffoon pack was the ramen that we hexed. Can I get a better flush here if I just discard more aggressively? Oh, wait, it's white stake. I can get a better flush anyway. Yeah, in our first shop, we got the ramen that we hexed, but chat wanted me to save the seed so we could check the Wraith. Wraith was burnt Joker. Honestly, I mean, there was no times molt in that seed is the thing. So, like, I still feel like ramen is better there. But, like, burnt Joker is pretty sick. We probably win with either, if I'm being honest. If there was X-Molt, burnt would have been kind of sick. Yeah, that's kind of like a hindsight is 2020 thing. Could have been both. Yeah, maybe we were blocking a ramen at some point. We couldn't have had both unless we sold the Hex for the Wraith, if that's what you mean. If we could have, like, bought both from the pack. We didn't have enough money, because if you win in one hand on gold stake, you get $6. Buffoon pack is $4. Wraith is $4. So we could have had both, but we wouldn't have been able to Hex, in which case I feel like we're maybe, like, in a bad place. But, yeah, that's a run where, like, we wouldn't have been sad about a Wraith at all. Yeah, Wraith is pretty good there. Also, with the way Buffoon pack seeding works, if there's a Buffoon pack in the next shop, don't we just get both if we just take the Wraith straight away? Which I would never do, but I think that might be a line. But regardless, I still think in that scenario, opening the Buffoon pack is like the less likely play to get punished. But that's a scenario where Wraith would have been like perfectly fine. Burnt Joker as a first pick is insanely good, especially for pair maxing. Because you get, what, 23 blinds worth of levels. So you have, at base, level 24 pair. Maybe, like, level 20 is closer to the truth, because you probably miss a couple of those here and there, especially in the early game. But, like, regardless, Burnt is kind of fantastic there. All right, I'm going to take another quick piss break, and then I will be back. Burnt Joker when Blue Stake rework will go crazy. I think it's already like incredibly powerful. Burnt Joker will be like S tier when Blue Stake gets reworked, unironically, because I already think Burnt Joker is insanely good. Remember those emotes of those people? They're gone. Yeah, you probably like ran out of subs from them or something. What's next on the list? Abandoned deck. I feel like that's probably where I'm gonna get my first loss, but we'll see. I haven't played Abandon in so long, so I don't remember the niche shit with it. But Abandon is like far easier to deck fix on, so I don't know. We'll probably be fine. We could maybe play like straights or something on Abandoned, or like even Four of a Kind or some shit like that is pretty easy. All right, I am going to take another piss break though, so I will be right back. Appreciate everybody for watching. Love y'all. Stick around for like 5 seconds and we'll do probably one more game, because these games have been averaging just under an hour. They've been averaging like 50 minutes, it looks like, when you take breaks into account. So probably one more game and then we'll end it. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See you in a sec. All right, we're back. How to widen emotes? Yeah, modify emotes. The channel point redemption. Chat, you know what I realized while I was taking a piss real quick? You want to know what I realized? NVM, he's back. Wow. Everybody only cares about the chair. I just realized something very, very important. Piss philosophy. Did you realize how many times you take a piss? Well, that too. And I've realized that far before now, but like I still find it annoying. You know what I realized though? Is there's a lot on the line with the current win streak that we have. Because the deck that we started with was Magic deck. All right, maybe some people already see where I'm going. We need to continue this win streak until we get a 15 win streak. Because if we can do that, we end the 15 win streak on black deck. And that's the ultimate aura farm. That's the ultimate aura farm if we can do that. So we need to get a 15 streak right now. There's so much aura on the line. Because if we 15 streak right now, that's dude, immense aura is all I'm saying. That's not even an aura farm. That's an aura factory. Aura like the Balatro Joker. I mean, it's not a Joker, but like close enough. Does Shock sell this run? Nah, I believe 100% sells. Yo, believers have more points on right now. That's sick. That's huge. Also, whoever said piss philosophy, not gonna lie, that kind of resonated with me. Anyway. That's kind of a sick term. I'm gonna steal that. I don't know where I'm gonna use it, but I'm stealing the nomenclature piss philosophy. Aura as capitalism resource. I mean, I'm an American. I have to think of everything as a capitalist resource. The bathroom philosophy goes crazy though. True. Whoever it is. Hand, do you know? All right, who just put a shit ton of points on 100% cells? That's crazy. Also, I know Schmeckles made the poll because it didn't say 100% cells. It said 100% cells. Shock, I have 74k shillings. Don't tempt me to dump all in on Doubt. We're playing Abandoned deck, bro. You're losing all of those shillings unless I play extraordinarily bad here. Like, the only semblance of hope that Abandoned deck has is that I haven't played it in a while. But other than that, Abandoned deck is, like, incredibly good. It's, like, very strong. Polychrome Bus, first shop. Polychrome Bus, first shop. Just play well, SMH. Oh, yeah, my bad, chat. Let me just play well. Wait, you're so right. Doesn't this exactly win? No, I think this exactly loses by 2 points. By one chip, right? Doesn't this get 74x4? That's so tragic. That's so tragic. All right, whatever. I guess we're full house maxing. W Supernova. Surely this doesn't punish me. $2. Good night, Ghost. Thank you for popping in. It's just always Buffoon pack here, which makes me sad because we're probably not taking Spectral. Holy shit, what a bad start. I can't even sell this for Spectral. That's actually ass. We need another shot, but like Charm Tag is actually kind of enticing on Abandoned deck, I'm not gonna lie. Just because deck fixing is like so... It's giga value. Spectral had Soul? Yeah, probably. Knowing my luck, probably. Could still go for Diamonds Flush, play the 2 pair. Just for consistency's sake, we could also maybe hit a straight, but we did just play 2 9s, so like probably not. One more for the diamonds. Big. This still doesn't win, which is pretty sad, but it's fine. I'm gonna be real, it took me so long to figure out Spectral could even have Soul. I'm in the same boat, honestly. Which feels really dumb to say, but like... Yeah, it just always shows up in Spectral pack, or in Arcana packs, because you open more Arcana packs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, dude. The hologram is such bait here, but I want to take it so badly. It's so hard to lose with hologram, but we could pull it off right now because we have no extra scoring. And we're against Pillar. No, it's 100% Mad Joker here, but that's so fucking sad. It's so Mad Joker here, but that's tragic. Trust, you just get straight flush. Even then, we have to bank on, like, even in an ideal world where we get straight flush and we just auto win, we have to bank on not just losing the next round because we're going to be broke. So we have to bank on getting, like, another straight flush just to not lose the next blind. It's just always Mad Joker. Or not Mad Joker, Clever Joker. Mad Joker's the Molt one. My bad. Shock, I still remember when you spent 20 minutes on the hook because you realized Calc can see what gets destroyed. You managed to pass, then died next blind. Yeah. No, we died on hook, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain we died on hook. Because we wouldn't have died next blind. We died to hook. Okay, Clever Joker is kind of good here just because of the frequency of Full House on Abandoned deck. Bad example. But you guys know I'm right. Horrid example, though. I think we just always try for the full house, no? Maybe, probably not when we don't at least have a pair. I think we just have to sack the straight. We passed, then died due to not getting any good cards. Did we really? That was a Baron run. What? I'm washed. Oh, for fuck's sake. We just top decked like the exact same cards. We played ace through straight. Did we top deck a 9 and then 2 through 5? Ace through straight. Jesus, ace through 5. Y'all catch my drift? This is such a shite top deck. I think we just always play this though because we still don't have a pair. That's so buns. Okay, now I think we go for full house. Now it probably doesn't even matter. And all my shit's debuffed anyway. Does straight here win? Straight here doesn't win. We have to go for full house. Full straight? Yeah, real. We just go for full house? Yeah. This shit's all debuffed, but Clever Joker's giga points, so we still win. Fuck's sake, this is a bad start. We need a Molt Joker immediately. God damn it. Well, it's a Molt Joker. Pretty piss poor one, but it does constitute as a Molt Joker. 2 Diamond Kings had no backup plan for that run. Yeah, that'll happen. Fish kind of blows. I think this might just be an even Steven scenario from last game where we just have to take this to not die. Because full house, we can top deck 2 full houses probably, but full house right now scores like 100 and figure from full house we get to from 40 to like 75 times 4. That's 155 times 4 with the Clever Joker. So that wouldn't even... we could make it past with 2 full houses, but I still feel like that's super greedy. And then just like if we don't get a Molt Joker in the next shop, we're fucked. Like plain and simple. Soul in the Arcana Trust, but it gives Trib. I mean, that's still plus $6. Honestly, I would still take that. I'd probably sell it right now, which would be really sad because you could still play Trib on Abandon, but like we just need to not die. I think we have to take Wrathful here, man. It feels so bad, but like we probably live with 2 full houses here, but then if we get to the shop before the big blind and we don't find a Molt Joker, we just pass away, like almost assuredly. So I think we just have to take this, and it's really sad, but it is what it is. Maybe we can like put Polychrome or some shit on it with a wheel, and then we're not that sad, but as it stands, we're pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's a full house. Does this win with 1 Molt trigger? This is the other thing. If this doesn't win with 1 Molt trigger, then this was just a bad play. Okay, I'm cool with that. I guess we're just speccing into spades, and that can be our plus Molt. I mean, 15 plus Molt sucks, and we want to play pair, so it's probably not even that, but it is what it is. God, this fucking seed sucks ass. Holy shit. This is so buns. I think we just go next. 2 pair gets us through, probably. Maybe this is just a 2 pair angle. Splash has really helped this run. Yeah, Splash is incredible. Smash like for Splash, for real. This scores like dick because we don't get any Clever Joker points. Yep. I think we just play this, though, for the score. Because we didn't top deck more than 1 pair, so I think full house is just selling. Okay, now full house wins. More than likely playing 2 hands there to win anyway, so... I guess not if we top decked spades full house. God, what the fuck? Devil card, Saturn. Just no jokers that do anything. I might pick up the Saturn card, man. Like, I would not even be opposed to playing straights. It at least scales well. That solves our, like, -1 joker slot problem that we have. Because if we play straights, then we just get times Molt jokers, and then we don't need the plus Molt from a slot. And then Wrathful is just perfectly fine with not doing shit. The problem, I mean, like, Abandon deck is also more consistent to draw straights on because you can fix it easier, but it's also just the same problem that straights always have, where if we just miss the draw, we die immediately. I think we always take Devil card because it's just money neutral. I really want to take Saturn. We're skipping seed money, which feels bad, but we have no economic base. so it's fine. Average seed given to me on black deck? Yeah, exactly, bro. This seed... We probably already die on black deck at this point, too, because we have no money. I mean, we have no money right now, but we have, like, even less money on black deck. Is there anything in my Fool? There's nothing in my Fool. I think I just popped Saturn here. Just as a backup plan. God, fish here is so bad, too. Fuck's sake. It's not horrible, but it's not bueno. This doesn't win because we need more points. So we probably just play this and do a 2-pair. Or even into like a 3. No, 3 of a kind doesn't get the bonus chips, so 3 of a kind doesn't even do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, this isn't a 3. It can't be. So we're probably discarding... We probably just full discard here, honestly. I don't know. Is this a 2? Can we tell if this is a 2 or a 3? Not really. Because this tells us that it's either a club or a diamond. It's probably a diamond. If it's on the very end. But it could still be a diamond too. It's a 0. Hello? Devil it, turn game speed down? I guess. Maybe. I feel like we could just discard here and be fine. Because I also don't want to have to play this if it's deviled up. We need money. I mean, we're on abandoned deck. What's the probability that we don't top deck 2-pair while having a pair in our hand? Pretty slim. I still managed to hit it, though. Good shit. Good shit. Does this win because of splash, maybe? I doubt it, but it's 2 triggers, so it's possible. Nope. It's like the best we can do right now, though. Maybe we keep the 3s. No, I think we just have to play this. Splash could actually end up, like, keeping us alive here. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot about this boss. I just turbo sold. I just giga sold. I completely forgot this boss's entire gimmick. Okay, what are you? You're a spade. So you're probably a 5. Well, you have to be a 5 if this is a 6. So we have a pair right here. Do I just devil this and see if it's a 6? Probably. Could also do misprint shenanigans right now. Let's take it one thing at a time. Let's do misprint shenanigans. Misprint. I didn't see what the fuck that was. 9 of hearts. That doesn't matter at all. So now we probably just turn down game speed and devil it. Just to see if she's a 6. It's somewhat likely because diamonds are on the right. So like... Depending on how many 6s we have in the deck. Oh, wait. 0 6s in the deck. Never mind. This is never a 6. Well, shite. Just hope and pray. There's 0 6s in the deck. We've seen all of them. Because this only accounts for what you've seen. If it's grayed out. So this is never... We're never getting a pair of 6s. Play the 5 and the 3 random. Well, we know that this is a spades 5, so we're playing this, and then, yeah, we probably just go on the top end, because we're not missing that many 10s, we're not missing that many 9s, in theory. So maybe this is a 2-pair. Sort by suit and just play all left, that's also a pretty good play. Yeah, that's a spade. We only have 1 spade. Are you fucking kidding me? Or am I stupid? Spade. Spade. And then that's at the top of the rank. for both. We only have one spade in our hand. You gotta be shitting me. Could sort by suit to make sure not playing two of same suit, because then they're different numbers. We only have one spade in hand, so I mean, we can't even like sort by suit for the W here. We know that this is pair of fives, and it's scoring the only spade in our hand, which is like the plus mult that we care about. So I think we just ship this, and maybe with the extra chips from Splash, we're fine. I'm gonna devil this 6 just in case. Oh fuck. My bad. There we go. All right, chip it, 2 pair. Huge. Should win with Splash. Yeah. All right, I'm keeping Splash until after cash out because I don't want to see his bitch ass again. Burger is pretty good. Arm blows. Can't we calc? No, calc doesn't work with face down cards. I think we just kind of have to take Burger here, no? Burger allows us to see our entire deck, which is pretty useful, right? Doesn't it? Because it's 8 cards by default on the top deck, 32 left, and then we have 7 hands. Each hand sees 7. Each hand sees 5. So yeah, if we take Burger, we can see our entire deck with no other fixing, which I don't think helps us much right now, but with like the slightest bit of fixing, that can be really good. So I think, plus it like fixes our econ problem for right now. Heavy emphasis on for right now, but like even so, I think we just take Burger. I think it's just a Burger angle. 4 of a kind street. How much does Mars scale? I've not played 4 of a kind in like forever. Doesn't it scale at the same rate as straights? Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's a really good, like, either 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind angle. I mean, if we can see our entire deck, for right now, for right now, we're playing full houses, because we have nothing scaled besides straights, and even then, Clever Joker gives us more points. So for right now, we're still playing full houses, but if we're thinking late game with this, I mean, we can play a flush 5 build with Burger. As long as we don't add cards to our deck. We can add, I think, 2 cards total to our deck. Assuming that we're cycling the full 5 every time, which also maybe we're not doing. But, like, regardless. Soul in Arcana? There's not a fucking soul in this Arcana, chat. Shut up. That's actually tilting me, but it's Canio. Still good with Pareidolia. We still keep it speculatively. Soul in both Arcana? That's actually tilting me, because now I want to take them. But I can't. It's Shaco both times, bro. I think we take Burger here. Absolutely. And then maybe on that note, we want to take Arcana. We're on small blind, though, which is kind of rough in terms of money. What does Full House score right now? Assuming we get, like, 2 spade hits. If we score, like, relatively modest Full House, let's say 8s and 5s. Just because that seems modest off the top of my head. Full House is 35 plus 24 plus 10, 69 chips plus 80 chips from the Clever Joker times base Full House is 4, and if we're assuming spade hit, that's 1,000 points because it's times 7. Did I just do that wrong? I don't think I did. Yeah, times 7. So Full House hitting 1 spade is 1,000 points. So we kind of just die here. We could maybe take Dusk and just play flushes. Even like Flush House. But we don't have a fixed deck, so Flush House is impossible. I think we maybe take Dusk just to survive with this Wrathful Joker, but I also think we maybe just reroll. And if we reroll, I'm probably taking Overstock, just because, like, I want Overstock anyway. God, this is such a scuffed fucking run. This is like, we're almost certainly losing this. But it's, like, really easy to bounce back is the thing, because we're on Abandoned deck. So no packs. I really don't want to, but like Dusk plus packs. We can see our entire deck, so maybe Dusk plus packs is really good. If we get Dusk plus even one world card, we can just play Flush House and then we're saved. But that's also pretty risky because if we top deck any of our Flush House pieces, then we can't skate. We can't cycle 5 cards every time, which maybe becomes a problem. But maybe we don't need to, unless we like bottom deck to hell and back. I think it's probably Arcana pack here. These all suck. These all suck. I would take the small Arcana. Yeah, there's like nothing beneficial in here. Absolute best case scenario, I'm probably taking Magician just because it has the biggest chance of like playing off. Absolute best case scenario would be wheel into holographic here because we're like so low on Molt, it's not even funny. Other Arcana has Soul. Shut up, gangsta. Magician the 9s? I think we're just full Magicianing spades, no? And if we take Magician, I really want to take Wheel just because Wheel holographic solves all of our problems, but that's such a small chance of happening. It does have Soul, don't you trust us? No! Not for a second. Maybe Magician Dusk here is kind of fire. But if I take Dusk, I can't take other Arcana pack, which I really want to do because a world card is so good. But that's also like a low probability of happening. Whereas Dusk is like pretty good right off the bat. We went through the seed. Shut up, chat. You didn't go through the seed. I'm Magicianing 9s. And then taking Dusk. Praying for money hit. Money hit plus Molt hit solves every single problem that we have for this game. I think realistically we die during this blind unless we get incredibly favorable top decks. Unless our top decks are like incredible, I think realistically we probably just die here. Full House 2 spades is pretty good. There's no point in just Dusk cycling here because this with 2 extra Molt triggers. 2 extra Molt triggers is like not even a ×2. So it wouldn't get us out. So we just always play this. Shock just replayed the seed to see if we were right because we are. I'm not replaying the seed to see if you're right. You guys are not right. This also doesn't win, but with Dusk it does. And also if it gets Molt triggers. I really just want a Dusk farm here because a money trigger solves like all of our worries. But also we have Burglar, so like getting out in more hands is a more consistent way of making money. So we probably just do this. I want to see the 1 Spectral pack. All right, we'll check it after this run as well. Chat, mods, pin another message to remind me to check this seed. Money trigger, please. Fuck. Not even Molt, man. You gotta be shitting me. This doesn't get us out because we don't have a 2 pair. Boggies. What am I cycling here? 1-5, get that out of here. Bunch of 6s. Everything else is pretty plentiful, so I think we just do this. We want your seed, bro. Just sell that Joker. It's going to be forever for it to be used. Burger? Selling Burger here is like the biggest throw of the century. If you're talking about Dusk, yeah, Dusk was probably a misplay. But there's no point to sell it right now because it doesn't give us interest. Now it gives us interest. Oh my god. Wait, Zany Joker's good. Wait, I'm not thinking like an abandoned deck player. Zany Joker here is actually phenomenal. I mean, it's not because it falls off like immediately. But Zany Joker right here is it like gives us a little bit more strength. Immediate Full House. Okay, so 2 Full Houses win now. That doesn't win because we don't have the Zany Joker proc. We have 2 of each still left, right? Yeah. Tragic. How many 10s? Still have 2 10s. Now I'll just play this. Stream froze for me. Streamer died. Did streamer die? Oh, streamer died. That's so sad. Money trigger, please. There we go. Stream's back. Perfect. Stream's back. Perfect. I want to play this so badly because if we get a singular mult trigger, or a singular money trigger, it's like we're so back. But also guaranteed money. I think we always go for the guarantee when we're on gold stake. We can still beat the final boss in like 3 full houses. Full house is 2,600 points. Actually, maybe we can't. No, we can't. Because 2 full houses is 52. No, we definitely can. Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Yeah, we definitely can beat it in 3 full houses. And on 7 hand, if we can see our whole deck, then 3 full houses is like pretty doable. We might just be stuck full house gaming if that's going to be what produces results. Okay, we actually have money for once. Mystic Summit's really nice. Pairs really incredibly with Burger. Probably getting out of Dusk. I really want to like check packs and buy overstock, but we just need money for right now. Okay, Mystic Summit's fire though, because it's always active. So that's pretty chill. The deck of my family. Hell yeah. Oh, I want the gold card so badly. Fuck. What is the score? If it gets us out, I'm just going to play it. Oh, it doesn't get us out. God damn it. That's so sad. I think I play it anyway. I want the gold card so badly, but we need to just be able to win. We're still not in a good spot, but we're at least in a survivable spot. Thin Boy with the follow. Welcome in. And we have money now. Photograph. We're saved. It's our boss. The Goad. Okay, so Wrathful does literally nothing. But after the Goad, we can just world max and turn our entire deck into spades. I really want clearance sale. I'm going to take Arcana pack. If we get a Hermit, I'll take clearance sale. But you're not going to Hermit. Son of a bitch. Probably Lover's card plays best into what we have, no? Because we probably want to try for Flush House at this point. I think we go next now. And that investment tag is also so enticing, but I don't think we can take it without getting like Giga punished. How much does this make? Photo Chad pivot? Almost certainly not. Almost certainly not. This gets like no points because we don't have Zany. Brother. There we go. Just went over to Twitch to follow since it will actually show up in my inbox if you start streaming. Huge. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Mult Trigger I think gets us out, no? Yeah. Bunch of money. Oh, God, Rocket is not it, man. It's so tempting, though, because we're, like, broke, but it's just not it. I think we're taking both packs here, so I want to take Arcana first, just in case of a Hermie. Emperor. Fuck's sakes. It's just so buns. Banana. Hydrate. I got you with that. Actually, my water bottle's empty, so hold that thought. Probably getting rid of Zany for the banana, and then we can play 2 pair instead of full house. And if the banana breaks, We gain access to a common times mult joker, which is really hot. Let's go next. Now we're probably just playing 2 pair, like forever. Because now there's no incentive to play full house, and full house is a lot less consistent, even though they're like both pretty consistent on abandoned. The $20 there is huge, but I'm not super convinced that we almost assuredly get out. I'm gonna try and greed for the gold here. I don't know how that's gonna go for me, but I really want the gold. I don't like being broke in situations like these whatsoever. We're already so behind. We need to make up like so much lost time with this run. We made it back. Hell yeah. What's up, Jeezy? God, this is so buns. Probably just cycle a hand for a 2 pair. Lots of 9s, couple 7s. With Burger, we could even maybe pivot pairs here, but we would need like a blue joker to replace Clever Joker. It's less chips, but like it's more consistent hand, so it's actually more chips in the long run. This is also regardless of what happens the last run of the night, because this run's going to take for fucking ever. Banana breaking there is tragic, but we have money to roll into something. Holy shit, oops, all perishables in the shop. Okay, we need clearance sale because we're broke. So that's going to be a great long-term investment. Finally hit a hermit. Standard pack, I need something that I can just copy the shit out of. That is not it. Yeah, I don't think we take anything from there. Could take a Jolden ticket. I don't think it's worth. Justice card, pretty sick. Take a popcorn for the road for the time being. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Fuck. No, I did not just bust. That's so good, though. Okay, we're not completely out of the woods yet, but that just helped so much. We are so Barack. Is that a meme? That seems super niche for 2 people to have just said that. Both Twitch and YouTube chat just said we're so Barack. How many points does 2 pair score? This might just genuinely be a 2 pair angle. 8K. Something Obama have did. Did we just skip campfire? Yeah, it was perishable. Otherwise, campfire was a snap pick, but it was perishable. Actually, we would have skipped campfire anyway, actually. Because we're kind of broke and we only have 1 slot for plus molt. So we actually would have skipped all for campfire. Cavendish is just better. This does not win. I'm almost certain. Yep. 1 more 2 pair. Put gold on you, so I recoup some money. We still have glass for if things get dicey. All right. Best case scenario, now that goat is out of the way, we hit a bunch of world cards and we safely pivot into flush house. Telescope is making me think maybe we just play 2 pair for the rest of the game, because we still have not scaled like a single meaningful hand. And 2 pair here would not even be that bad. How many times have we played it? Yeah, we played 2 pair 12 times. Pretty consistent on abandoned deck. We have Clever Joker for right now to not die. But the straight potential? Hell no. That we can't play straights. Just plain and simple. 2 pair is good chip scaling anyway. Yeah. So we can pivot out of Clever Joker as well if need be. Tragic. Could also still be just like a 2 pair into flush house type thing, but I think 2 pair is probably... 2 pair has the ability to get to endgame, and if we need to pivot, we can. So I think it's just always 2 pair here. Could devil for, or we could fool for a devil card. I think magician's probably just better. Let's put it on our existing spades. We pivot into 6 of a kind here. Business card here carries. I was actually thinking that Faceless Joker carries, but I suppose they're both pretty good. This random red seal, if it was a spade card, I could get behind taking because we see everything. But I think it not being a spade just makes it way too poor. If I had a free slot, 8-ball would be so huge here. Take a judgment card for when popcorn shits the bed, which is undeniably happening somewhat soon. Tragic. Did someone say 8-ball? I mean, it's good on abandoned deck, but we just don't have the slot for it right now. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. This sucks. Spending $3 to get 2 pair. Still don't fucking get 2 pair. Huge. Just play the flush so that I can get some kind of points. How much does 2 pair score me? I might just play the glass since we're scoring 2 spades. I don't think glass is going to be that impactful. I don't think it's going to be impactful enough. It's maybe a better way of phrasing that. He almost took it. We were so close. If this wasn't a burger run, I would have taken it there because tarot cards are like so impactful with our build, but we just don't have the slot for it. Everything in our lineup right now is pulling too much weight for me to take an 8-ball. I think 2 more 2 pairs wins. Oh, 1 more 2 pair. Okay. Kind of sad that we didn't hit gold, but it is what it is. Steven. Better than popcorn for right now, honestly. Let's pop the judgment first. Okay. I mean, I don't love that. It's not great, but it works. It works. I think we still get outscaled, though. A blue seal would be fire. None of those are blue seals. This is a spades red seal. I'm taking it. That could be something spicy. That could be something spicy. Probably keep an ace since we took an extra one. Ship it. Shock, I see this every time someone gets a glass of water. They chug the first cup, then refill, then take 1 sip and dump the rest out. It's never different. That's such a niche-like thing to say, but I do get it. What does this score? This doesn't score enough for it to matter, I don't think. Ooh. 13k base. It's actually a decent amount of score. I don't want a red seal glass until I have like a death card. But maybe we just do it anyway. And we just pray it doesn't break. Because that's a lot of points. That gets us out now because we got Molt Trigger. And no break. That's actually kind of huge. 13 bucks. We can hope for blue seals. God damn it. That's so sad. Of course, I get all the goated enhanced face cards when we're playing abandoned deck. It's pretty par for the course. Is Raised Fist not just better than Mad Joker? It's a perishable, which blows. But, like, is it not just better? If we're playing 2 pair, maybe not. Yeah, we probably don't take. I think we're fine to get past Psychic. It's maybe a little scary. But I think it's possible. We could hang both 2s. Just to keep our deck thin. Play the 2 pair. 2 pair scores 7k. With no Wrathful procs. That is not nearly enough. We need lucky triggers, essentially. I'm going to toss the 5 because there's not many of those left. Ship it. On abandoned deck, I would argue it's more likely for Raised Fist to be worse. Yeah, you're probably right. I think we just die here regardless of what happens. Especially so since we just missed another 2-pair. $7,000 points a hand. 15,000 points per 2 hands. We need, yeah, we would need to hit 6 hands is 45k, which means 7 hands, which is how many we have, is what, 53,000 and some change. So us missing a singular 2-pair here just killed us. But also I don't think we have enough cards in our deck to play enough 2-pairs here for us to win. So we should have re-rolled down for something else in that shop, but like the odds that we got something in that shop that even mattered are maybe a little slim. We also still have the Red Seal Glass, which could help us quite a bit, actually. I think this is probably the play. No, we want to keep 3s. Because of the Red Seal Glass, this is probably the play. We pretty much need the Red Seal Glass with a handful of spades to get us through. That's GG. We missed two 2-pairs. That's got to be GG, unless we get a lucky proc. We're just in such a bad spot, man. Even if we get out right now, we're in such a horrible spot. Lucky triggers. Yeah, it's literally got to be lucky triggers plus Red Seal Glass. That's like the only thing. I think we got to ditch the blue seal and just go full lucky route. Okay. Full house is more points. We're paying $3. Let me see what this scores. Because if this gets us close, then... Oh, shit. I almost just did the thing, chat. I almost just did the thing. 18 grand with no lucky triggers. Yeah, that's like not even close. As opposed to the full house is 20 grand with lucky triggers. I think it's just always full house then. That's so good. And the Red Seal Glass breaks. That's very not good. Vamp. Vamp could be something. Probably getting rid of Burger if we go for Vamp. Because we can pretty consistently find 2-pair. So maybe we just want the higher octane 2-pair, so to speak. As opposed to just spamming hands with Burger at random. We also have like hella enhanced cards in our deck, and we can find them pretty easily because we're on Abandon. Let's take the Arcana pack first and foremost. Hermie here is pretty hot. Probably the only thing that matters as well. Take the Celestial for the Uranus. I think it's just Vamp over Burger. Bean, list on flush. Not it. Take one more. Hierophant for the Vamp. Go next. This probably still doesn't even get close, but we also scaled 2-pair, so like it's possible. Yeah, this still doesn't really do anything for us. Unless Vamp locks in. I mean, that's a bit closer. Enhanced 7, enhanced ace. Okay. Think we spend the $3 here? If this scores 17K, we can get out. Nope. Maybe this instead. Probably doesn't bridge the gap, but gets us a little bit closer. 16K. It's actually quite the difference. What about full house? I don't think that works, just because of the nature of, yeah, our 2 pair levels are too high. This is about as close as we can get. We need to hit our other enhanced cards, like, quite badly. We essentially need to top deck pair of aces into a pair of 9s, or pair of aces and pair of 9s. Only 1 4 in the deck, so we can't score that. We could also top deck pair of aces into pair of 6s, or pair of 9s into pair of 6s. Any of those win. Or we could keep the 3 and we have an extra shot at a pair. Do we have any enhanced 8s? I'm probably just chucking the 8 actually and keeping the 3. We need to high roll here. Like, we need to giga high roll essentially. Ship it. Okay, 16K. This might get us out. If it doesn't, we can hunt for enhancements, because I think one more enhancement gets us out if this doesn't. Okay, this gets us out. Just barely. And we get the $3. I think if this gets us out, we probably discard for our other gold card. We don't hit it. Sad. I think if this gets us out, we don't play the gold card here. Because Vamp is already going to be a ×2, essentially. We just need better plus mult. We need to convert as much shit to spades as possible. And then we also need to rotate out this Mad Joker for something better. Once again, this is a situation where Supernova just wins on the spot. Because Supernova is essentially a ×2 in this situation. And it only gets better from there. This is another really touch and go run, which hopefully it has the same outcome as our last touch and go run, but I'm maybe a bit skeptical. Supernova for the win. Shoots horrible. Two levels in Uranus helps, like, quite a bit. None of those help. We need to reroll down for something here. Another level in Uranus helps. One more. Nothing. Oh, and we have Flint. Huge. So if this blind doesn't kill us, then Flint almost assuredly does. But we did level up 2 pair by 3 levels, so maybe we get out. Okay. We need something to help us with Flint. I probably shouldn't have rerolled down like such an idiot there. Probably should have just calced, but desperate times and all that. We might still be fine if we get better mult options on Flint, but we're gonna need it like immediately in the shop. Because we're not going to be able to afford anything that's like super far down the line. Desperate times call for freaky measures. Yeah, true. There is also a case to be made that, like, Molt is where we're lacking most right now. Just plus Molt, and Flint is only effectively giving us -4 Molt. Blueprint in the shop, does that even help? It's a ×3. I guess that's better than Mad Joker. Yeah, Blueprint helps. We can't afford Blueprint, though, can we? If I get out in this hand, which I don't even think I can, but if I get out in this hand, we get $1 from hands plus $4 from the blind. Yeah, we can't even afford Blueprint. I think we would need to sell 2 pair. We would need to sell Mad Joker and Clever Joker, at which point we probably just die from not having enough chips after Flint. So I actually don't think Blueprint even helps here. I think this is the best hand that we can send off. We do still have discards remaining if we need to use those. Ship it. I mean, our times Molt is looking fantastic. Not sponsored. We just need hella plus Molt. This gold card helps. Gonna cycle for the other one again. Blue Seal would also be phenomenal. That's one. Okay, that's one thing that I wanted. That's good enough for me. We hit money trigger on the lucky card and get the money we need. Yeah, with Vampire, that's definitely happening. We get Blue Seal gold, so we're not, like, turbo dead, but we're not turbo alive. By any means. This is also kind of a weird run in the sense that another times Molt Joker could just completely disregard our need for a plus Molt Joker here. Depending on what it is. Like, if we get a Flower Pot or something here, we just don't need another plus Molt Joker ever. But then we need to fulfill Flower Pot's conditions. That's maybe a bad example. But, like, regardless. We need something, like... We need some kind of times Molt here. Card Sharp would be insane. Please give me Card Sharp. Or Supernova works too, because Supernova is effectively a times Molt Joker at this point. And it's common. Give me Supernova, please. Ship it, this wins. Supernova, come on. Supernova first shop. Not even in the Buffoon pack, just in the shop. I'm going to pop this Uranus card because I would not mind it popping up in the shop. Tragic. Not even a Buffoon pack. Not even a Buffoon pack. Neither of these help us. Flower Pot cooks when we're playing 2-pair and physically can't use wild cards. I mean, like, Flower Pot's still fine on 2-pair. It's not the best, but we could do it. Let's take a reroll. That's so ass. Fool Uranus. It's like our only hope. I think we're still dead. Game, please give him a Trib in his next Arcana pack. It'd be so funny. I mean, we're flat broke. I would be pissed at a Trib, but like it's also plus $10, so I wouldn't be that pissed. Because we are just plumb out of money, chat. Trib would not even be that tragic. All right, if I can rip this score off of this gold card, I'm going to. Now that we've scaled 2-pair so much, we might get out of Flint. But it's going to be close. Nope, never mind. It's not even fucking close. Flint shits on us. Goodbye streak, yeah. Are we low on chips or Molt at this point? I thought for sure with Mad Joker we're just low on Molt, but maybe it's chips that are in not such a good place. I mean, it's both on Flint, to be fair. Yeah, we're just fucked. I bet for nothing. Now, surely we get out of this, right? Yeah, our Molt is just complete and utter dog shit. Okay, so my assessment was correct. God, Flint just sucks so bad, dude. Flint just sucks so much ass. If this boss is anything but the flint or the eye, we're fine. Shock, don't discard the spades. I know it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter, like, whatsoever. Actually, would it have? Maybe Schmeckles is right. No, it wouldn't have, because we're still, like, super low on chips. God damn, dude, that sucked. If this boss was anything other than the eye or the flint, I think we live. Would we have would we have lived if we kept Burger instead of like Clever Joker? No. I think we're just dead to flint on this seed no matter what. I mean, I'm kind of proud of myself for getting it that far, honestly. I think Focus Shock like 200 hours ago when he first started gold would have shit the bed on that anti-1. Just because that was such a bad seed early on. So like it kind of sucks that we got taken down, but like I'm kind of proud of myself for getting it to anti-6. Furthermore, again, if this wasn't Flint or I, we win here. And it's like kind of not close. So like if we would have gotten even slightly better RNG, like we would have been fine. I think I played that pretty much to the best of my ability. I just don't think there was much else that we could have done. Flint is S tier in killing runs. Yeah, Flint sucks ass, man. Good news is you can start back at black. Well, I'm not like trying to do like, I'm not trying to do a Doc Spectre challenge. I'm just trying to build the biggest streaks possible. So I'm just going to keep going in order. So we'll start with, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. When we do Gold Stake next, we're going to be starting with, what, Checkered Deck? Yeah. And then Zodiac and all that. All right. Checkered Deck should be a free win. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Let me update the stats. I mean, we went 3-1 today. Like, even though we lost the streak, like, that's, I'm still fine with that. I still haven't sold any runs. That's kind of pog. Like, this is not bad. It's not bad. We went from going 1-4 last time to being 4-5 overall. Like that's not bad. All right. Is anybody that I know streaming? I think the only person that would be streaming right now is Perry. Never mind, Unseen is streaming. What the hell, dude? Go to bed. For fuck's sake, man. When did he start streaming?
I think there is.
Okay, he started streaming like not that long ago. Or not that long ago, but like not that long after me is what I meant to say. It was an hour after me, never mind. Unseen's kind of a freak for that. Schmeckles, I appreciate you with the links. If you're new around here, join the Discord, sub to the YouTube. Do daily posts on the YouTube, and we can just yap in the Discord. So if you're into that type of stuff, join up on those. No stream tomorrow because I'm going to be hanging with the homies that I haven't seen like all summer, essentially. Because I've been busy. So no stream tomorrow. Saturday, as far as I know. Cheese with the raid. Appreciate it. Sorry, I forgot. Huge. Saturday, as far as I know, there's something fun planned. And it might be an early stream. I still don't know. I still don't think we have it set up. So it might be later than Saturday. But Saturday, there's either going to be a fun little collab happening, or it'll be just more vanilla Gold Stake. So whatever happens, I'll inform y'all of that. And also whatever happens, there will be some kind of stream on Saturday. So yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday. We're going to go raid Unseen now. If I can like actually type that in chat, that would be pretty cool. I just copy pasted the seed. I didn't even grab Unseen's username. That's so pog. Who else just raided me? If that's Cheese again, I'm going to flip my shit. Hello? There we go. Mercury with the raid. Okay, that's an actual raid. Huge. That's so unfortunate. Mercury, we're just about to raid somebody else. I apologize. I'm literally doing my outro right now. I do apologize, but I hope stream went well for you, Mercury. And I appreciate the raid. Thank you, thank you. Get back in the car. We'll just do a raid. We'll just do a raid train. Mercury with the follow as well. Thank you. Huge. I'm assuming we were playing Balatro. Hopefully that went well. But yeah. Love y'all. We're gonna go raid unseen. See you all on Saturday. Join the Discord. Sub to the YouTube. We were playing Balatro multiplayer. Huge. Good stuff. This is unfortunate, but fair enough. Yeah, I'm sorry, dog. Just poor timing. Some ranked. Good shit. Good shit. All right. Chat. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one, fellas. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on Saturday. Love y'all.